medical study on the effects of marijuana use confirms that everyone knows you're high and that you'll most likely never stop feeling like this.
Your parents know you're high. Your friends know you're high. Strangers on the street know you're high.
Welcome to Everyone Knows You're High. Hosted by Uncle Kalei.
You're gonna never come back, you know, all that stupid shit.
And Uncle Erik.
If I could like retreat away.
Yeah, you should definitely try that.
This is forever. This is the new reality.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Man, hurry up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Everyone Knows You're High, starring the Grow Guru and myself,
Jesus.
Uncle Erik. This week, joining us from Sage Creamery, Zach and Courtney, owners, creators, staff.
Yes, janitor, dishwasher, ice cream truck driver, all of the above.
There you go.
Yeah,
Ice cream mongers.
ice cream mongers.
There you go.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for coming into Auntie's garage to do this podcast with us.
No, thank you for having us.
Yep,
Yeah,
thank
this
you.
is, and I feel like it's been a long time coming. I know we talked about it a few years back, but yeah, glad to be here.
And it's appropriate. People might be like, why is ice cream and weed? But that's because people who smoke weed love ice cream. So it's one of these, I don't know what the word is, ancillary industries that benefits off of the cannabis industry because people get high and they want ice cream.
I just found out that one of our customers is sitting right in front of me, one of our hosts.
Hell yeah. I fucking smash Sage ice cream.
Thank you.
First time caller, long time listener. One of those things, like, nice to meet you. I've been a fan of your shit for a while.
Someone's getting a tattoo of Sage ice cream on their back. No,
And we also have our production crew behind the scenes with us in the house, Mr. Bud Naked and Turtle Doves. I was waiting for you guys to say what's up. Yep. They said hi.
Just here for the ice cream.
We look over there and like nothing's being done. They're just over.
Yeah, nothing left in the freezer over here.
Turn off the mics.
Can I get some napkins? I spilled ice cream on the board.
For
So-
all of the listeners, if you guys hear a little whimper, we got our little puppy Rolo over here too, hanging out with us. So,
Yes, Rolo in the house.
Rolo in the house.
First times for a lot of things for this dog.
yeah,
He's panting like I've never seen him before. I wonder why.
He wants to be held up so he can be seen on camera. He's like, what about me? I want to be famous too.
No, buckle up, Rolo. It's gonna be a fucking. It's gonna be a gnarly 3 hours, buddy.
Is that named after the candy?
no, it's actually his name is funny. We named him Rolo after Nick Rolovich, former UH quarterback, one of her favorite players from UH.
Okay.
And then, but his government name was Squidward, which was my nickname in high school.
Yeah.
So that was the reason we gravitated towards him. And so at the Humane Society, they actually named him Squidward, and that's what made us kind of take a look at him.
That's such a cool name for a fucking dog, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
Squidward.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. We adopted 2 dogs from the Humane Society and immediately changed our names.
Yeah.
Started calling them something else.
Dude, our neighbor's cat, his name is Mr. Meowgie. Fucking shit you not.
That's awesome, though.
I
That's
was
really good.
tripping when I found it out. She told me, I was like, say what?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
That's a really good name.
It's kind of fun when you get to name your pets. You get to be creative.
Yeah. I feel like with your kids, there's probably a lot more pressure. Like, oh, what would grandma and grandpa approve of?
There's more criteria involved.
Yeah.
They're gonna have this name. People are gonna call them this. Like, I gotta make sure it's like not something they're gonna be teased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rolo, we can name you after a quarterback and call you Rolo. It's a appropriate dog name.
Rolovich is
Rolo.
the shit, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know Bryson. It's a joke. It's an inside joke. Bryson, our friend, looks like Nick Rolovich.
Oh, is that
he
right?
does.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Bryson.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's been on the podcast before, right? We've had Bryson on, yeah.
Fucking twice, man.
So he has like a European scruffy kind of look to him.
Big time.
Yeah.
Cross with like a Sole. A
Okay.
Uzo.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you see him,
Croatian
you'll be like,
Samoan.
Yes.
Croatian Samoan.
Cromoan.
That sounds like a dessert.
Cromoan for.
Cromoan. It's like s'more flavor croissant or something.
Bro, how's this fucking rig I got, Ashley? It's
beautiful.
It's like a fucking gummy worm.
Oh.
It's
It's like this.
though.
It's like the sandworm from
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and it looks like it has like sugar on it.
It's pretty dope.
Check that out. It looks like it actually has like a sour gummy worm sugary
Oh yeah.
effect on it.
What is it supposed to be?
It's a bottle. It's a little soda bottle.
But yeah, it does look like a gummy. Like one of
With
those
2 gummies inside.
Oh.
little worm gummies.
Yeah, like a trolley.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Inspo for a new flavor. The trolley gummy sorbet.
Oh,
Bro, Rolos is one of my favorite candies, though.
Oh yeah?
don't think about eating their dog, dude.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. We are like, oh, Rolo is kind of like the old people's candy, right?
Definitely. Definitely.
Is that why you're liking it now as you're getting older? Like you're starting to like, oh,
Nostalgic.
No.
my grandma was right.
Yeah.
We were talking about how, like, noms, and I'll just grab a handful and eat it and just savor it for a while, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it's fucking kid chew. But, fucking Rolos was the same. I just grab a bunch. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, it's so delicious. Oh, my God.
Well, it's like caramel, right? Caramel.
Fuck yeah. And chocolate, it's simple,
Chocolate, yeah.
but the caramel's good. It's, like, not too hard. And it's
See?
just kind of, like, you can chew
Oh,
through
I
it.
gotta go revisit it then.
Bro.
And then, wow.
Part of R&D.
Take my fucking money,
Yeah,
dude.
there you go. That'll be his flavor. When we make a dog flavored ice
Jesus.
cream, it'll have to
Oh,
have some
yeah.
kind of Rolo component to it.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Yes. That's ridiculous.
I heard the reason dogs can't have chocolate is because chocolate has a minute amount of caffeine in it.
Oh,
And
really?
Caffeine will fuck a dog up.
Oh,
Fuck,
shit.
dude.
I didn't know that.
Clara just got into a whole bunch of coffee grounds.
Bro. Keep an eye on your dog. Like
She's
when? Like how
fine.
long ago?
It was like, yeah, she's fine.
Like what time today? Like at what time
No,
today?
like-
Because I heard it takes like
Couple
13
weeks.
hours for it to kick in.
The massive eating of the coffee grounds is like a couple weeks.
I thought you just said it was today.
No, she ate it again apparently.
Oh. What?
Dude, there's no controlling.
I'm
that
so
fucking
confused
dog.
about the details of the story. A week ago.
Yes,
she's probably
couple
fine
weeks
then.
ago. She's fine.
If you told me this a week ago, I would have had the same reaction. Like, you got to watch her. But apparently your dog is caffeine resistant. You sure it wasn't decaf?
Trust me, it's not deep.
You guys do coffee too, I just saw on your Instagram.
Yeah, we started that this year. We started doing espresso drinks and lattes and the whole nine. Yeah, we're trying to, feel like it was a good, I guess, like marriage, right? It's like ice cream at night and then, during the morning, afternoon times, like afternoon coffee, morning coffee. Affogatos. We do affogatos. That's
What's
a big
that?
thing.
What is this word? What is that thing?
I know it's a really weird thing. We got to come up with something new, probably but affogato is
Wow.
basically like a scoop of gelato or ice cream with like a shot of espresso over it.
Oh Jesus.
What flavor gelato?
Usually vanilla.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So like
a
putting
vanilla.
ice cream in your coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like the concentrated version, right, of like espresso. poured over the vanilla. It's just like
Adding the cream and the sugar
yeah,
to the espresso.
Yeah, it's just like a good it really is a dessert, but you're still getting the little kick from the
Espresso.
Almost like you can eat the ice cream as it slowly melts from the coffee,
There
but
you
it
go.
sweetens and creams your coffee at the end. So when you're done eating, just
yeah.
fucking.
There you go.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Super creamy coffee.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god. Put it in my IV. and
Hey,
fucking
there you go.
put it
Yes, you
in.
gotta come out on Sundays at Mililani. That's
Oh.
where we're doing the
Oh yeah.
we're doing the affogatos in the morning
At the market.
at the farmers market. Yeah,
Where's that at? Mililani?
Mililani High School
Kids.
In the parking lot.
in the parking lot.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I'm not a big coffee guy.
Not a big. Yeah, it's all good.
The only time I would drink coffee is when I would have like infused coconut oil,
Okay.
and I would put it in my coffee just so I could have the coconut oil.
Oh.
So I would become a coffee drinker during that time.
It's funny.
Other
So what
than
do you
that,
what do you drink in the morning? Just like tea.
Water.
Water. That's good.
and then an energy drink at some point during
Oh,
the
yeah?
day to keep me alive.
What is the energy drink of choice?
Anything sugar free, like.
Okay.
If somebody asks me, if I ask them, oh, give me an energy drink, say, what can I say? Just anything sugar free.
Okay.
But
Wait,
I'm not picky.
what?
This one's sugar free.
Anything sugar free?
Yeah.
Energy drink?
Yeah.
Didn't you just have a Monster just a little while ago?
No, I had a fucking Rain, which is sugar free,
But you had that fucking rainbow one. Remember?
which is sugar free.
no shit.
They're all sugar free.
They're super sweet.
They're sugar free.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Alien technology is this?
Eric used to drink liters and liters of soda every day. I remember that.
Yeah. I used to drink a ton of soda.
Oh, really?
And I realized
Liter of cola.
liter
guaranteed,
of cola,
yeah.
exactly. But that shit is worse than energy
Yeah.
drinks. I figured that might be.
Well, you definitely got to check out Ni'i. I mean, yeah, like that's kind of their thing, right? Is like zero sugar and all of that stuff. So it's like definitely check it out.
Yeah, because I still like carbonated drinks. You know what I mean? So at one point, I may still have it. I have one of those.
Mhm.
What
Oh
are
yeah,
those things
Soda
called?
Stream.
Yeah. I have one
Yeah.
of those machines.
Right on.
Is it good?
It works. The flavors are kind of dog shit.
But what about the CO2 and shit?
You just buy the
Yeah.
cans, and if you return the can to Target, they give you a discount when you buy another one.
That's
It's like a return
bullshit.
thing.
What about if you can take it to like Air Gas or someplace like that
Have them refill it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
They give you the Costco version of it.
The big gas tank, yeah.
Fill it with
So,
helium.
yeah, it's the one that you leave in the backyard and you go refill your
The
bottle yourself.
fucking 100-pound tank of fucking CO2, guaranteed. bruh.
I've seen people online where they built into their house like a rig, so they have like a huge tank, and it just hoses into their little machine, and they never have to get it refilled for like months.
Shout out to Justin
Worth it.
Kalei, man. In Pro City, his grandpa had a tap of all kinds of sodas because he worked for this.
At home,
He'd have all the syrups and a CO2 line coming in. Just
danger.
What street?
This guy's a
What
gang-
street over here?
He
Highlands.
had all the
You take
friends.
a
yeah.
right. I'll fucking say it live. I don't give a shit. Knock on his door. You take a right up and you go as you're passing by Mililani Rec. So
Yeah.
right, the street right before Mililani Rec, go down that street.
Damn.
You'll see it.
That's
Get
the
yourself a
house.
soda.
Get yourself a fucking soda.
And a float. You
On
just have
me.
a tub of ice cream too out there. You
Oh,
just kind of just make a float today.
Old school unsanctioned soda fountain.
Oh.
Back in the day, huh?
Dude, skate park. When they do the skate park throw it on, you should pull up.
Oh yeah.
Dude, make floats for all the kids, dude. I mean, not like you charge for that bitch, but have it there, available for the kids. Like,
Yeah.
oh, floats. That'd
No,
be
yeah,
so
for sure.
cool.
Yeah, we do root beer floats right now.
Oh my gosh.
We'll expand it. Strawberry float.
What kind of root beer are you using? Like local?
We're using local, yeah. So Maui root beer. It's from Maui Brewing.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think it's if you taste, I did a little taste test. All of the root beers next to each other, and you taste. No offense, A&W and all those guys kind of next to it, and it tastes watered down basically compared to what they're doing out in Maui.
Like
Right.
Barks and.
Yeah.
That's the only two real root beer companies, yeah?
Yeah, the kind of big ones, and they use like high fructose corn syrup, and
Yeah.
then with Maui they're using like local honey and vanilla and all that stuff. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's really cool.
Next
And you can
level.
taste the difference. So
Yeah. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's the most
Do
important.
they make a
part.
hard soda too?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they did. Yeah, they have like a whole line. I think hard seltzers. They have a bunch.
I like the root beer that's like thick,
Yeah,
creamy. Like almost like how a consistency of a Guinness,
yeah.
but root beer.
No, yeah, that's why you gotta again affogato root beer. Just
You're
Pop
fucking me
the-
up over here, man.
pop the Pepto Bismol after, and you should be good to go.
Hell
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sundays, huh? Where?
Sunday, Mililani High School, yeah. And this week we're gonna be at Waikele Premium Outlets Saturday morning. So
On the back left-hand side.
back left
For all
hand,
the
right in front of the Korean food trucks. Yep.
You guys got like just a ice cream truck or like?
Yeah. So just
Yeah?
a full-on ice cream truck.
Oh no
Yeah.
way.
Old school. Was that little Ford?
Oh, yeah, big wasp over
Bruh.
there in Auntie's garage. Fucking mean. No shit. Huh?
Yeah.
And you're manufacturing
Ice
in-house?
cream, yeah. So a lot of people ask us if we make it in the truck, but we make our ice cream out in right by Dole Cannery. We have our own kitchen out over there.
Oh wow, nice.
So we're out there in the industrial area right there, and then from that kitchen we load the truck, and then we go to different pop-ups and farmers markets and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, look us up and
That's
on
so
IG
cool.
and find out where we're at.
Guaranteed.
And I heard you say you're gonna open up a store.
Yeah, we're we don't have an official date. That's probably like our most asked question that we get at the farmers markets or at any pop up. So we actually have a sign outside of the truck that explains kind of what's going on, and we had to wait like a year for our permit. We had to order a grease trap, which took forever, and plumbing, all of that. So yeah, we're hopeful to open by the end of this year out in Hoopili. So out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, west side. But right in between like Kalei and Eva. Yeah.
Hoopili.
Yeah. It's a great neighborhood. Like a lot of young families, like by the Croc Center,
Oh,
by
okay.
UH
Croc
West
Center.
Oahu.
Yeah, UH West Oahu. if you
Under the
drive, like-
tracks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So right across the college over there. Basically, our shop is going to be in line with the university.
Yeah.
The demographics right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of young families,
Perfect.
and it was kind of like I want to say like organically happened, because we were actually looking at a shop in Kalei or in the Liha area, and that kind of fell through. Like the owners of the building, they weren't looking to sell anymore, so we're like, we didn't want to rent, and so we waited maybe like 6 months or so, and then our business realtor had reached out and was like, I think I found the right spot for you guys, and if you guys want to take a look. So yeah, we drove out to Hoopili and took a look, and we're like, holy shit, like this place is sick. Like it's brand, like I don't know if you ever, for anybody listening, for you guys, if you've never driven like through Hoopili, it's like there's just like thousands of homes being built right now, and a lot of people our age, like like mid 30s, are starting to move out there. A lot of our friends are moving out there too. So yeah, it's a really cool neighborhood. Stuff's happening out there.
Right, in the 90s, I remember they were touting Kapolei as being the second city.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it is. It took a long time, but
Yeah.
it's coming
Yeah.
around. Like, it's expanding. Like, Eva Beach and Kapolei are just going to, like, meld into one big thing. You know what I mean?
I felt it hit a snag for a little bit. Like,
yeah.
Kapolei went up and then stopped.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
There's an explosion.
That's what's gonna happen with the rail, man. It's just it's this little growth spurt.
Spurred on by the rail.
It's just gonna explode, and soon, before we know
All
it,
right,
it's
we
gonna
don't
go
need to get political.
it's
over
gonna
here.
it's gonna go to Kaka'aku in like 2 years, pretty soon. Watch out.
Gentrification.
I just want to say, every time I've seen the rail go by since it's opened, I have not seen a single person in those windows. Not once. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
My mom wrote it. I was so pissed.
Oh.
I'm like, why?
we'll have her on. And
Oh, you
we'll
don't want
ask
her to?
her
You don't want her to ride it?
I want to boycott that shit, man. It's
shit,
stupid.
they already built it though. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's
Knock that shit down, dude.
Knock it
Start
down.
again.
start again.
Start again.
Put it to another use.
Use it as shade for the fucking H1.
It actually, when I drive through Waipahu in traffic, that's one of the benefits of it. I'm like, thank God for this. It's like so hot.
Right, that's what you're saying.
That's what I
man.
said.
Yeah, in man.
The whole way, Cam Highway.
Yeah,
is
Cam
like
Highway,
Farrington.
Farrington. Yep, that's the
It's
silver
nice.
lining.
It's nice.
Finish it out. Yeah, I mean, just make a little umbrella for everyone. And just
I
cut it.
mean,
No
if you
taxes.
think about it, put a couple $100,000 into an umbrella to just cover all the roads.
That's what I'm saying.
And it could be pretty.
100%.
It would be pretty nice.
Or solar panels.
yeah, so
What? They solved it.
Well,
You heard it
how
first,
about-
yeah. guys.
Josh
You
Green,
heard it first.
you hearing this?
No, he's
Umbrella.
not. Fucking, he's
Three-way
rolling in his dollar
umbrella.
bills.
No, actually, I heard he was a listener. He's good friends with Al, that's why. So when we had Al on, he went and checked out the episode.
Not.
Nah. Just
No, play me in
Josh
that,
Green
you
probably
fucker.
hates Al. Rightfully so, because Josh Green is a crooked politician. Oh, let me say it into the mic. Josh Green is a crooked politician.
Oh shit.
But so
Fuck
for the
it.
people who don't know, which might be a lot of our viewers, like when did you guys start Sage Creamery? How did you guys come up with the concept? What made you want to get into ice cream? Have you loved ice cream your entire lives?
Wow, that's loaded.
Hella loaded.
For
Loaded
anyone.
10
You went
second
fucking
question.
like deep on that one, man.
I mean,
there's a lot of information that comes from those questions.
Yeah,
No,
there's a
that-
lot.
that-
I mean, we
that's-
don't have to answer them. There's not. I mean, let's.
No,
Let's talk
Let's
about
take a crack at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so we started Sage in 2020.
Yes, the year of the pandemic.
The year of the pandemic.
We started it
Yes, we started it.
as a result of the pandemic.
Yeah. So I mean, back in 2020, when I was actually working full time at a rum distillery out in Kunia, so at Kohana Distillers, pandemic hit, and it kind of freed up a lot of time because we, obviously we're not that, we kind of just cut back, but in February when the pandemic started to ramp up, started to make ice cream on the side, kind of as like a little side hustle. And then ever since, then we kind of started selling on Instagram, and then, it kind of just snowballed. To be honest, I didn't even think about it before I came here. I can't even, but it started on Instagram and grew from there. We went into farmers markets, and then we rolled into went to our ice cream truck, and now our first brick and mortar. So that's kind of the cliff notes. But
So when you first started, like, how were you guys making your ice cream?
yeah,
By hand?
Ooh, I want to add
Yeah.
to that.
Oh, sorry.
I want to add to that.
Please do.
How'd you learn how to make ice cream?
oh, just
Can I add to that? Where does
Please
ice cream
do.
come from?
yeah. No, that's a good question. I feel like that's basically at home I really loved ice cream. That's really how it started. Like,
That's fucking
and I
awesome.
felt like Hawaii was kind of I won't say behind, but we didn't have many options when it came to really good ice cream.
To
And,
premium ice cream.
yeah. And I would say like Bubby's was like the last really good. Like, I felt like high quality brand out here. But whenever we would travel, like go to California, or even like when I was in the military, like in the Middle East, we'd always try like different ice creams, and I was like, man, people are doing really sick stuff out here, like using like local ingredients, and not using food coloring, and you can taste the difference. And so back in like probably 2016, started making ice cream at home. Just bought like a $20 machine off of Craigslist. This this lady was selling it out in town, and then I brought it home and tried making ice cream for the first time, and it tasted terrible, really bad. But yeah, I mean, I just bought like as many cookbooks as I could, like of how to make ice cream at home, and it's a pretty simple process. Like basically melt cream and sugar, and then you can use like egg yolks and stuff to kind of help with the texture.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where it all began, and started to make it at home, and it tasted a lot better than what you could buy in the store, and especially locally. So that's kind of where I feel like the passion for making ice cream started.
So sick.
Do you remember what the first flavor you made was?
Yeah, unfortunately, it was. I tried to make like a vegan ice cream, and it was like like I grated up. I think it was cashews. Yeah, it was like I tried to make like a cashew base.
Cashew
And
milk.
yeah, and obviously I did not do it right because it was hella gritty. It was icy. It was like all the things that you wouldn't want in an ice cream. And
Cashew sorbet, yo.
yeah, and
It
so
was real bad.
it was real bad. It
Yeah.
was so bad. Like I took a bite and I just like tossed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like the first good ice cream we made was the Chiave honey lavender ice cream. So it's like a lavender and honey.
Smoky.
So actually no smoke, but the honey that we get is from
Chiave.
from basically they
Bees,
have
bees that are in
Yeah.
the Chiave plant.
Got you.
So yeah, they like pollinate Chiave trees out in Waianae, and there's a distinct I think sweetness and like flavor to the honey, and to me that was like our first good flavor
Wow.
that we made. Yeah.
What year was that?
What was that probably like
20.
2017?
How did you get-
within that year?
How did you get to that point? Did you like try just vanilla or chocolate ice cream, or you just
Yeah.
started like?
No, yeah,
with-
I feel like digging into the cookbooks that I got, just try. Obviously a lot of them weren't very good, but some of them came out really awesome, and those are the ones that I stuck with. And you kind of make tweaks along the way to kind of, make it how we want. And like even like our first chocolate ice cream was like we called it Pakalolo chocolate, so it's like a take on Mexican hot chocolate, which is usually
That's
like
cayenne or
which is cayenne, but we use like Hawaiian chili peppers and cinnamon and chocolate, and so that was like a lot of people love that one. But
Every time you mention one of your flavors, it's gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
Bruh. Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, that's really how it all started. But I feel like, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Daniel too. Like my brother Daniel, we named the business after him. So, obviously his name's Daniel, but we called it Sage Creamery. And after he had passed, a lot of, kind of amazing things had come to light, which we can probably dig into, throughout the podcast. But yeah, a lot of amazing things happened after his passing that kind of led us into opening Sage. And after he had passed, it started to all make sense, like kind of why it happened and kind of like the journey that he was on throughout his life. And yeah, it just kind of all made sense in the end. And so we refer to him, as the sage. That means like somebody who is wise or kind of well versed in life. And yeah, it kind of just happened that way. Like we talked about it before. Like we had all these names that I had come up with that were really bad, like Moose's ice cream. There's a couple of people that might remember. We kind of put out a couple batches, like we sold to our friends of like Moose's ice cream, and that was my like nickname when I was in elementary and stuff. But yeah, I'm glad we moved away from that. And
so when a
went with
band
Sage.
starts on, it has a different name, and you know them from back in the day. Like, oh, I remember when you guys were so and so.
Yeah.
But it's good because like now that it's named after Daniel, and like just it kind of keeps us focused, like to keep his legacy alive in how we're running the business. So yeah.
You can't even count how many like synchronicities and weird things that have circled back around regarding all this shit. And Daniel,
it's
like it's crazy.
It feels like he's still with us. Like the amount of synchronicities and just like signs that we get, and like opportunities. Really, it's like damn, like thank you. Like
I feel like that's the biggest thing is like even like people we meet like along the way, we're like, holy shit, like how did this relationship happen all of a sudden, like just a call or a email or whatever it is, and it's just like you can see the strings being pulled a little bit, and it's just like damn.
And also you look at it like the opportunity can present itself, but it's up to you guys to acknowledge it being an opportunity. But he allows you, as an inspiration in the company to acknowledge like, oh, that's a positive thing that I could take on.
Yeah,
I mean?
For sure.
That's so killer.
Yeah, or even just being open to it as a sign or as, like you said, as an opportunity for us to take advantage of, right?
Yeah. For sure.
Frickin' Daniel.
Frickin' Daniel. That was
Hashtag.
the hashtag. Frickin' Daniel. I mean, I mean, it's like, I'm even just thinking back to like that time when he was, sick, with cancer and everything. It was like on the way here, making the drive through Palisades, and this is where we grew up, and you're good friends with him too, and he had like, I think he talks about you too inside his journal, and he even mentions like he had pictures and videos of you guys, having fun.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had fun in my life. I don't even like fun. No.
Yeah. I'll share it with Anu guys over there for the background
clip it in.
videos. Yeah, clip it in. But yeah, even just like, us coming here, talking to you, and like sharing his story or talking about Sage, but it's really about, like Daniel and that journey. It's meant a lot, so thanks for having us.
Yeah,
be here.
That's the hub of everything, right? It's
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah.
Made you guys company.
Yeah.
Brought you to everybody.
Yeah.
Just happened naturally.
Yeah. You met Daniel before?
I met him before.
Yeah.
Yeah. My cousin. That's how I met Erik here. He
Mhm.
was a YPO, and then my cousin used to kick it with him, and my cousin used to hang out with Daniel also. So
Oh, okay.
I was the younger guy, kind of adopted by these guys coming in. So
Oh, yeah?
Like our senior class was kind of strange because like it had its cliques, like the surfer dudes, like Jay, your cousin them, and then like the skaters and like our crew, and like there was all these mixtures of crews, but like everybody knew everybody, and everybody like hung out.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it was like, because I knew like his cousin his cousin since elementary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It just goes way, 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 way back.
Yeah.
Well, also like, yeah, Pro City is like that.
Yeah.
Though. Like going through the whole, even like when I was senior, everybody, there's no fights within the class. Everyone's cool. It was all like younger kids, you know, like fighting, but like everyone was cool with each other.
That's not what it's like at Mililani, man. That's why I tried to go to Pro City, but they didn't let me in.
Oh yeah,
I had to go to Mililani.
Because you guys moved,
Yeah, we moved. Yeah, we moved back.
But that's where you met me, so it's all good.
Oh yeah, Mililani.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I was at yeah, it's so funny. We always talk about that too, about how, you know, I mean, our lives could have been a lot different had I gone to Pro City, not met her, but you know, maybe I would have known you guys a little bit sooner, but
That's okay, man.
It's
Better
okay,
late
yeah.
than never.
I remember you from being around your house back in the days.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You remember me?
When you were
Kind of
little?
chubby Zach.
Yeah, I do. We used to break dance
Yeah.
at your house.
Oh, yeah.
In the garage.
You guys had the mat,
Yeah, we used to-
the black and white mat.
We used to unroll our linoleum tile floor in the garage.
Yeah, that's the one.
Put on our breakdancing music and fucking,
Yeah,
Well, and what
Try
was
to.
Zach doing?
I don't know, in the house.
yeah.
I don't know.
Probably
He's Daniel's little brother, like.
yeah. Yeah, I was getting tortured by them, probably
He was
John and
eating
Daniel.
ice cream.
Yeah. Probably eating ice
Dreaming
cream.
of a day, like, I'm going to make my own ice cream. I'll show
Yeah.
these fuckers.
You guys are fucking breakdancing. I'm like ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I remember
funny.
your house. I remember, like, fucking hanging out there all the time.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's still there. You know, family still. John is in there now with his family, and
Oh, no shit.
yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So yeah, we go there for, you know, like Super Bowl and parties and stuff.
That's
and
cool.
Yep.
That's cool. That's still
Yeah.
in the family.
Still in the family. Yeah. That's yeah, no, Palisades is I don't know. There's something special about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the valley, you know, the drive through, but it's like you pass through the portal and you're transported to a pretty cool place.
It's
I was telling her on the way here. I was like she was asking like, "Oh, would you live here? Like move back here?" I was like, "Hell yeah." I was like, "It's out of the tsunami zone, man. Like, if a tsunami
yeah.
was to come down, like Palisades is one of the best places to be."
I think about that shit. You know, like when I look
thinks
when I'm
about
looking
that
for
shit all
places,
the
I'm like, all right, a tidal wave. Where
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, if there's a bomb going off, where am I gonna go? You know,
Yeah.
like that kind of weird shit. I don't know why, man. Even at danger, it's just fucking freaks me out.
But there's something cool about returning and living in the neighborhood you grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a cozy feeling here, you know.
Yeah.
Even though the neighborhoods change and it's different than when you grew up or whatever, because they do.
Yeah.
My PO is way different now than from the
Holy
late 80s,
shit.
early 90s.
What is the biggest difference do you see?
Population.
Yeah.
Oh, population. Okay.
Because there was like a field where the dirt bikers used to go, where Coal Ridge is going to be, right? There was
Okay.
that field. Even Costco, everything was gone up
Yeah.
in
Oh,
the
really?
handy pantry where McDonald's is.
Oh, okay.
That's before McDonald's, but the Okinawan Center was there. Everything was just bare field, like cane fields. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
See, I don't even know.
YPO soccer complex, all that shit,
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We used to go ride across Cam Highway and ride our bikes in there.
Ah.
All that shit. There was like
Look
a
at this
dump. Yeah,
history,
remember
yeah.
there was a dump where,
No.
like, you know, behind the industrial park where the Costco gas is now,
Yeah.
where the gas station for
Oh,
Costco
yeah,
is.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
There
Yeah,
used
yeah,
to
yeah.
be like a junkyard where they would have like the old shipping box containers and all kind of random shit.
There's a ramp you drive up and
We
you
would
just dump
go
your
in
shit.
there and fucking like break old computers. They'd have like computer monitors. We
even
would
know.
like trash shit in
Your
there.
own
and,
little
like,
rage room in the containers.
Yeah, it was good fun. Climb up on the things and like look out over everything. It was like way different.
Oh, look at that. You guys should open up a YPO museum.
I know call this a trip down memory lane.
YPO Gentry.
There's a video of me
Welcome.
swimming in the canal. Like, you know where they get fuck Coal Ridge at the icy stream. You been in that one?
No.
There's like
Oh yeah.
irrigation from the pineapples and shit.
That's by fucking up by Mililani Cemetery up in the back.
No, right over by
Oh.
Coal Ridge.
No, I never been to that one.
Yeah,
It probably connects if you go all the way up.
I bet it does.
But are you familiar with, you know, cliffside villages in YPO?
Yep.
How on the backside of those, on the cliffside,
The valley.
there's this waterway that has these fucking cement things
Mm.
that goes down to the valley. We used to go down there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and play down there and like fucking adventure.
That's cool. That's being a kid, dude.
Yeah.
And like that valley connects to, you know, Crestview. When you go down Suicide
Yep.
Hill, you turn left,
Yep.
and then it connects right there.
Never have houses down there before though. Yeah, that's
That's what I love about Palisades, though. Like, even I feel like that's like the bulk of the childhood, right? Is like, oh, what did you know, when you guys asked what did you do when you guys were breakdancing, it's like, oh, we would go chase chickens, go build a fort out in the forest, like, you know, play laser tag out in the forest.
Go up.
You're walking with fucking sticks. Like, what you doing? Building a fort?
Yeah, I mean, like, legit out of, like, you know, pallets.
Hell yeah.
Like 2x4.
That's the thing about Palisades, though. It hasn't expanded because it has no room to get bigger.
It's perfect the way it is. Dude.
Yeah. It's not gonna grow. There's no room to grow, so it's gonna stay quaint and this little neighborhood up on the mountain overlooking everybody.
Yeah,
it's got nice views up here.
That's why we're here doing this podcast.
Yep. Hopefully we go to the industrial area.
Oh, for your shop?
Yes.
You want to tell them about your shop? You're opening a shop. They're opening a shop.
I mean,
Everybody's opening shops.
We're just relocating and changing the name and everything. We're gonna go to Pro City Industrial.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
They might be interested in growing their own things to flavor them. Maybe growing their own vanilla. They could go to the Guru's Grow Supply. Did I say that right?
You got it perfect, dude. You're doing good.
Get the right nutrients, like Mills, perhaps.
Nice.
They pay the bills.
Yeah. We're down.
Grow your own vanilla.
Vanilla is hella expensive, so yeah, like for a pound of vanilla, it's like $400.
Yeah.
So if you ever think about growing vanilla,
I know a farmer in Cunha that has vanilla right now.
Yeah.
Kalei?
That's what he gets it from.
Yeah, no, Kalei has vanilla right now growing, and like how he's doing it's pretty dope. It's just going up his monkey pod trees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
hand pollinate it. You gotta pollinate it by hand too.
And this motherfucker does it too. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like pollinating.
That's how our vanilla farmer does it.
No shit.
Yeah. On the North Shore.
How much pounds do you guys pick up?
I mean, I'll say we go through like a pound every 2 months, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not because we rotate our flavors every month, so we don't always have vanilla. But I'll say every 2 months we'll get like a pound. Yeah.
Whole bean or
whole bean. Yeah.
Got you.
And so he's out there, Le'ie Vanilla Company, out in Le'ie, growing vanilla. No shit. But
a pound is a lot of vanilla though, right? It's not a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably like.
A bit.
I mean, I was like, I had to count it out. I'm like, damn, we gotta check how much vanilla we're using.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe like around 90 pods.
Oh yeah.
Vanilla pods. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
they're pretty heavy like? Pods.
Visually, I mean,
like
like
a pack.
Sandwich, right?
So like, a pound. Oh, so like, I'd say like
a bundle.
For the camera. Yeah, like this big, like a bundle of vanilla.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know, 90 pods that are about yay long. Yeah.
And you hand scrape it all.
Scrape it all off. Yeah.
You gotta massage the pods
Massage
a little
the pod,
bit. You know, loosen up the bean.
Yeah. Oh, those are life lessons right there. Being passed down.
Yeah, you
Put
can't
that
just
down and fucking
you can't just scrape the bean off. You gotta massage it a little bit.
You gotta loam me the bean.
Yeah, loam me the bean first. That's how we do it, at least.
So we're gonna have to make that into a shirt and loan me the vanilla beans. But I mean, she's right though, because it's such a high price. It's like we try to extract as much flavor. So we'll scrape it, we'll grind it, we'll steep it, and we'll let it do its thing.
Yeah, we use everything
to try and get as much flavor as possible. Yeah.
And that pound of vanilla, how much ice cream or does that go into to create? Like,
oh shit, I've never broken that down, but I'll take a guess. Maybe 10 tubs. So what is that?
Wow,
10
dude.
10 tubs? You're talking about like the big ones?
30
like
gallons.
Yeah,
so there's 9 pods per tub.
Yeah. Oh, that's
3
all right. No, let's double that. And so let's just say 60. Yeah, 60 tubs. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And welcome back to the ice cream business economics.
No, I'm fucking like.
I didn't know we were on Shark Tank.
Well, shit, man.
So who's Barbara
No,
over
it's
here?
interesting. 'Cause you guys are both all small business owners, so it's like.
No, it's like concentration, like the amount of labor goes into a single tub, right?
Yeah.
Like if there's fucking 9 pods.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot of work.
Oh yeah. So for each batch that we make, I mean, it's how much the recipe is like? I don't know, like three
Each
pods
batch is, we do, I mean, maybe like 3 pods per
batch, and that's like, for a 3-gallon batch. But yeah, I mean, it's expensive. It's it's a lot of work, but for us, it's like that's kind of why we're doing it in the first place, is to make like not just a different product, but something that's premium and something that you can taste the difference for sure.
Oh yeah, handcrafted
Yeah.
is the fucking way.
Well, and the funny thing is, you know, you guys were talking earlier about like all the like the banana lumpia flavor, and like we've done some pretty like crazy out there flavors. But if you ask this guy like what his favorite is, it's the vanilla bean.
Yeah.
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 It's a simple vanilla.
Yeah, simple vanilla, because like you can taste everything, right? You can taste the cream, you can taste the flavor, you can taste the sugar. So like you'll know if somebody's like using good ingredients if you taste the vanilla. If you taste the vanilla and it's like they're probably not using good stuff.
Well, the ratio to the ice cream is like just enough savory to sweet. It's not like an overpowering sweet where you're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's just you have that savory to knock it back a little bit, but you
Yeah.
have that concentration of flavor.
The big secret is that I'm not actually a sweets person. I like fish, sushi stuff, but so it's kind of tailored to like he'll come up with it and then I'll kind of tweak it to be like, let's like, you know,
tweak it.
Yeah.
So she'll tell me, no, it doesn't taste good.
Well, she's the opposite
Yeah.
demographic, right? So
Yeah,
if you can
yeah.
get her to like it,
Yeah.
No,
you got
exactly.
everybody. Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, yeah, and it's worked out that way. I mean, it's definitely, we've gone through some growing pains, you know, over the past 3 years of running the business, but still learning. But I feel like we've come a long way, you know.
Brick and mortar is a big thing to cross over to. you
Yeah.
know.
It really is. Yeah, we've never done it before.
You guys, are you guys owning it, like buying it?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Awesome! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah, it's been a process, especially like, you know, building out like a space that's empty,
Yeah.
and so there's nothing in it, and so
Right.
it's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, like it's a bigger mountain because it's not like we can just move in, like, right, you go into any like any place that's already developed, you can just move in and kind of plug and play.
Yep.
But for us, it's like, yeah, we gotta put in the plumbing, we gotta put in the trap, we gotta put in the electrical lines,
All
main lines,
permitted.
permitting,
Permit takes
Yeah,
forever
the
too.
permits,
Pico,
yeah.
you know,
We-
the landowners.
We
yeah.
thought we were gonna be open last summer. We're open and running last summer, and here we are, like
A year later.
in the middle of summer, and we're still building it. So it's been nuts.
Yeah.
But we're honestly, it's like kind of just trying to enjoy this time, like before the shop opens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because once it opens, like life is never gonna be the same again. You
It
know?
will never
Yeah.
be the same.
Yeah, like there's like life before the shop, and then there will be life after the shop.
And sky's the limit too with ice cream, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a for sure thing in Hawaii, you know. And you're gonna get those connoisseurs of ice cream that's gonna be like,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna go there,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's really cool. Like we get those people, you know, and like I feel like that's like what makes me feel like we're doing the right thing is we get people who like who live here or who have traveled, and they, you know, they're like, oh, I've heard about you, and like I've tried, you know, all these other ice creams, but like, you know, I was told to come here, and you know, like you guys lived up to it, and you know, they tell us like, I just wanted to tell you that. I'm like, damn, dude, that means a lot. You'll make me cry. But
Small business, man. That's it's a lot to account for, and you open it during the pandemic, so like the
Yeah.
odds of a small business
yeah,
making it out of the pandemic is highly unlikely.
it's
so
kind of
Yeah.
it was an
it's a
interesting
feat in itself. yeah.
interesting time. I mean, yeah, we started in the garage, like her mom's garage, and then, like now that I think back to it, like this is how stupid or how, you know, reckless, I guess you could say. Like I was like, let's do it, let's make it happen. So like we needed 3-phase power for a commercial ice cream machine, but we didn't have that, right? Obviously in a garage. So I was like, oh, why don't we borrow your grandpa's generator that like powers his house? So we ran a generator, like
A really loud,
Loud, yeah,
generator
generator.
in a Mililani neighborhood.
on like a commercial, you know, ice cream machine, and you know, it would like turn off every once in a while. I was like, oh shit, we gotta like get it back on. So I gotta like pull the thing, and I'm like pulling on this generator to, you know,
Yes.
to get the ice cream machine going again. And you have to think, you know, where we were then up until
Yeah.
now, it's pretty silly.
And
The
it was
gritty roots.
it was
Yeah.
really hot in that garage. It was like maybe 80 plus degrees.
Yeah, it was like 90. Yeah, probably close to
Yeah.
90.
But the sweet joy of having the ice cream at the end of a hot fucking generator.
Yeah,
fucking
you can't
Yankee.
sell shit. It's all gone.
It's like we ate it all because it was so hot after we made it.
Yeah,
Well, you have to wait till it freezes too, right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, so we make it, and then we put it in the freezer, let it freeze overnight, and until it's like rock solid.
How do you not have
Damn,
diabetes?
so you don't even get the instant gratification.
I'm not sure. I should probably check for that though.
We actually like hardly eat it. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of interesting. We only eat like the scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
We don't want to eat our product. Right?
yeah,
So
we're
it's
like
we're gonna sell what we make, and then but we when we make it straight out of the machine, we'll taste it and see how it tastes.
Yeah. So the QC part of it is a lot of consumption.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember watching this guy on I forgot, it was a while ago. I was like a little kid, and like he was a professional taster for Baskin and Robbins.
Yeah.
And he'd be spitting his shit out all the time. When I was a kid,
really?
I was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing, man?"
We don't spit shit out.
Yeah, he's like, "If I ate everything, I'd have diabetes."
Yeah. No, I can see that, how that would go. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty good. We're pretty, I don't know. We cut back on it.
Yeah, just tasters.
Yeah. And we got our whole team too. Like I have my nephew works with us, and everybody kind of takes a little taste and gives feedback and stuff. So
cool.
Has to pass through like 5 people before we say it's a go.
Good QC.
And how often are you coming out with new flavors?
Yeah, no. So every month we kind of roll out like at least 3 new flavors, and so we'll have like our strawberry and cookies and cream that's like our permanent flavors, and then we'll have like rotating flavors that come back from like a few months ago, and then we'll come out with something new on the menu too.
But at least every month.
Yeah, every month.
What inspires a new flavor? Like, what do you do? Is it like a process you do before you're like just to inspire the flavor? Not even
like Courtney should probably answer this one.
I mean, the thing is that I think our inspiration just comes from like our day-to-day lives, like just like it's a lot of storytelling too, so it's like, oh, this time of the month, like whatever holiday, and or like say it's Mother's Day, and like we want to tell a story about our mothers and what are their favorite flavors, or Zach's really great with like finding like local artisan products. So even just telling the stories of those products, like how do we highlight this particular ingredient the best?
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like whatever. It's a lot of storytelling with just different things that come into our peripherals.
Yeah. Interesting.
There's no set process, is what she's saying.
Yes.
It's like it's kind of like, I mean, if there's like a company like locally that I've like seen and wanted to work with, and I don't know. Yeah, it's just like she said, like to tell the story of like other businesses too, like through the ice cream.
Yes.
I feel like that's like what we're trying to do, while also like telling our story along the way. Like we made like a lemon crunch flavor, lemon crunch cake flavor that her family, her uncle started Diamond Head Market and Grill, and so that's like they started that thing like 20 years ago, like lemon crunch, and so it's kind of cool to like take that part, and also like like I said, like working with other businesses locally and like sharing their stuff.
A little shout out to the business as you collab your flavor, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like help each other out.
Yeah. Interesting, man. And what makes it like in your head be like, oh, I think that'll taste good?
Oh,
I tell him.
Yeah, I mean that's really it. It's like I think it tastes good, and then I make it, and then everybody's like, nah. Like I would say there's like our one of our most popular flavors, campfire s'mores, is up there, and like at first I wanted to do it a certain way, which is like a chocolate ice cream base with marshmallows and stuff like that. But she was like, no, why don't we do like a marshmallow flavored ice cream
in the base.
Yeah. So like we torch marshmallows and burn it, and then like blend that up into the yeah.
But
I like your thinking.
But it's like such a pain.
Yeah.
It's like a real pain to do it that way. It's actually easier to just make a chocolate ice cream and throw marshmallows in it.
Yeah, but
like the Marigold bullshit.
I think we have a very high standard of like, okay, it needs to taste like the thing, and if you do it that way, it'll like kind of taste like it. But let's try it this way, and once we eat it, and we're like, oh my god,
like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, like
Can you
that's
just
interesting
you
because
could just sell the marshmallow flavored ice cream. Probably would fucking eat that.
well,
shit.
yeah,
that's interesting.
You could fucking go in one direction, and be like, okay, Marigold did it this way, like a rocky road, right?
Yeah.
Like and you know that, okay, my chocolate ice cream is probably gonna beat them out. People are gonna buy it either way. But then Kraft goes a step further and like, no, let's do a marshmallow base, but toast that bitch, campfire style, right?
Yeah. Well,
Jesus
it
Christ.
it might even be because like I didn't grow up eating a lot of ice cream or desserts, so it's kind of like I don't have a frame of reference. I mean, other than like, oh, if we're trying to recreate a s'more, I mean, a s'more, you think about it, it leads more with the marshmallow than, well, in my
Chocolate.
opinion.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're right, for sure.
That's the base where it leads.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The
You're
ratio.
able to think outside of the box.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to
There's
think
no-
to a nostalgic time of your
Yeah.
life where, like, oh, I had this.
No preconceived notions. Yeah.
That's dope.
What is the craziest, like, combination of things that you've tried that you were like, holy shit, this actually tastes good? And people,
Ooh.
like, you, obviously you had to have liked it.
I don't know. What is a crazy one? I guess, let's say the lemon. What did we use in that one?
I don't know.
No, that we used sage in that. Like we actually used sage leaf.
Is it the blue one?
No, that was the lemon sorbet.
Yeah, so we did like a lemon sorbet, but we steeped sage leaves in it, and so it made it taste like a cocktail almost.
It was
like,
a little funky.
Yeah, it was a little different, like because it was earthy, kind of I guess like vegetal is the word, but it was earthy, kind of grassy, and yeah, I feel like that was pretty out there as far as like.
But we
sorbet.
were determined to put these ingredients together because it was a homage to Daniel.
Yeah.
It was actually like after our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
We called it the fruit of life because I had done my my wedding cranes and I didn't know what shape I wanted to put it in, so I went through Daniel's journals and I don't know, I found some random shape that was like kind of easy to like put together, and I was like, all right, that's gonna be it. Like Daniel gave me the art form, and then come to find out, like I did it, and one of my friends later on, she was like, oh, that shape, I can't, like, I kept thinking about it, and it's actually this thing called the fruit of life. Yeah. And then when you look it up, it's like the perfect symbol for like a marriage, you know, for the beginning of
Like
a
a
marriage. Yeah.
And you stumbled upon that.
It was
Inside-
in
yeah, in his
Daniel's journal, yeah.
Wow.
And
And
you
then
just had it, it was just drawn on one
It's
page.
sacred
Right,
geometry,
so
yeah.
you
It was
just,
sacred
you went
geometry,
through
yeah.
and
Yeah.
you stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
And then deeper meaning connected everything.
And we only found out after the fact.
After the wedding.
It was just kind of like, oh, this is cool. Like Daniel had it, and like, oh, like that's the
like,
tie.
And that's what we would tell people, because people would ask us like, oh, what is this? Like, what does it mean? The symbol. And we're like, I don't know. It was in Daniel's journal, and like she felt, she was like gravitated towards it.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was why. And then so the lemon was because when Daniel was sick, he was just pounding lemon water all the time.
Like really loved.
Yeah.
Lemon water.
Yeah. So the lemon we knew we wanted, and then sage, because he's our sage.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, let's try to make this happen. And I mean, that's one of my favorites, I think, is that lemon sage sorbet. But I mean, it's kind of funky for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Just that, the vegetal.
We'll bring it back,
but
though.
yeah, it's super good.
Well, it has a meaning for you.
Yeah,
That's kinda
yeah.
why, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
Exactly.
I never knew sage was edible.
Yeah, and Ash over here, she had mentioned it too. I was like, hey, she brought it back. We haven't done that flavor in a while, so.
I really never knew sage was edible. I only ever think of it as burning it and like
using it as like
smudging it in your house.
Body cleanse, man.
Body odor.
You wanna do a
Usually
thankful-
kind of
thankful
stinks.
joint?
Most people don't like the smell of sage. It smells real hippie.
Yeah, no, we love it. Yeah,
I like it.
It'll be back soon, maybe in August.
Ooh, actually.
And you said, well,
can I light it?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say you said your favorite was just the vanilla. What is your favorite? I know you said you liked the lemon and sage, but what is your like?
So my favorite, which we brought, is the genmaicha tea. So that's like my favorite type of green tea, or my favorite tea. But usually you see matcha.
Yeah.
But I was like, we're gonna do genmaicha.
What is genmaicha?
It's a roasted brown rice green tea. So it's like the one that you get at like the Japanese restaurants. Like that's what they'll serve. It has like the little white popcorns in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't always, but the one that we like, it has. So it's like a really roasted taste to it. Yeah.
The one they just bring you without asking. That's just the tea they give.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what you mean. I never knew the name of it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
yes,
I mean, you'll notice.
Yes, we want more tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys will try it later, but yeah, it's just like essentially like a roasted, almost like I don't say buttery, green tea.
I mean, savory for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's one of our more savory flavors.
Is it green?
The wasp is back.
Substantial wasp.
It's like a
It's a little green. Yeah, more brown than anything.
A lot of our ice creams are not like really colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really
use artificial.
But who wants
Yeah.
that shit anyway? That, like visually appealing.
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah.
all of the stuff that we add is like all natural.
Yeah.
We don't use any like stabilizers in our ice cream either. So
Yeah. So that's why it'll melt fast. So if you're listening and gonna buy ice cream, it's not
Get
like
home.
Yeah, get it home. Yeah.
yeah.
It's all of those things they help with the shelf life, but it kind of brings down in my opinion, the texture. You know, so
Integrity too.
integrity.
quality,
there you go,
yeah.
I'll tell you guys a story. There was one time, I never thought I would admit this, but there was one point in my life where I fucking hated ice cream. It was just one incident,
Oh, no.
one time of my life. I like hated ice cream. All ice cream in the world I wish was gone. I went to milk ice cream or whatever at fucking Kalei somewhere or other.
Oh,
And they have like the crazy gigantic ice creams that are like this tall over their
yeah,
cup
yeah,
that's like
yeah.
this big.
Right.
And for some reason I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring it home to my family.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. I was driving in a puddle of ice cream by the time I go home, like up to my ankles in my van. Like it's like
It's not ice cream's fault.
It's
for
like
that
it's
one.
like it's like
I
it's
know.
like
The
soft serve
judgment
over
call.
there. Yeah.
It's just a fucking joke story, but it really happened. It was like it was a fucking mess. But
Yeah.
I was like, curse you, ice cream. But I was like, oh, it's pretty good.
So they're
Milkshake.
interesting. Yeah, I think they buy ice cream and then they add like cereal to it. Is that the
Mhm,
one?
mhm.
And then it turns into soft serve. They like smash it and
Yeah.
it turns into like this.
But they always make it so high,
Yeah.
which I can appreciate.
Your
'cause
wife comes in, you're licking your leg like a cat. Just
Yeah, that one's meant to eat right
there.
away.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
right away.
can I have a tower of ice cream to go?
Yeah. It's like, fuck. I got in my car and it was already melted. It's like, this is not going to end well.
I would have just fucking ate it right.
I was
there in my
eating it
car.
while I was driving to try to mitigate the amount that was melting into my dash and in between my seats and everywhere.
I would have pulled over and fucking ate that outside my car.
I had like 3 of them.
I would have pulled over
I
and
couldn't
ate
eat
all
all of
3.
In my old age, one thing I cannot tolerate as much anymore is lactose.
Aw,
I mean, I still eat ice cream. I will like
yeah.
power
on
through it.
special occasions, you just
We'll
got you.
we'll do the time for the crime.
Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly. Like I know I'm going into it knowing it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm paying for it later, but it's worth it.
Well, we've had people who are lactose intolerant, and like our ice cream though, they haven't they said that it doesn't affect them as much as like I don't know, commercial ice
Because
cream.
of the organic dairy.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it. You know.
I was gonna say, I wonder how much
It's a
of the
big part of
other
it.
shit that's in products with
Yeah.
lactose is fucking with people as well. If you get like good, clean
Yeah.
milk and cream and stuff, it's probably a lot different.
I think a hormone reaction would give you a lactose fucking
Oh, yeah.
reaction also.
Yeah.
The death
A
in
hormone
the
oh.
Because you get all scared and shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
fucking about to get slaughtered. All of that applies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
But
of that.
usually
Happy
dairy
cows are
cows aren't
important.
slaughter cows, so they
No,
don't
but
face the.
they know, you know what I mean? They know where they're at that point in time.
dairy
Like, holy
car-
fuck, my kid got taken away.
Well, dairy cows go through their own plight in their industry.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. There's a big. I mean, I've seen the videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
But
pretty
that's
bad.
factory farming,
have I.
though.
Yeah.
Like artisanal farming out, in the pastures, where you guys get your stuff from, it's completely different.
Yeah.
That's the lactose response, Like, I mean, honestly, I've eaten your guys' ice cream all the time. I'm fine, right? Like, that's what-
If you look at her, yeah, you're like, anything to report in there?
Yeah.
Good. He's good.
Baby, okay.
That's a big Asian thing too. That's a big Asian thing,
Yeah.
lactose intolerance. I don't know why they gotta be so intolerant of things, but like they don't have a lot of dairy in their diet,
Yeah.
just from culturally. So like
Yeah.
they get fucked up. My dad is lactose intolerant.
Europeans have an enzyme that can handle lactose for a while. Like Drew, he was telling me like, dude, I could smash milk. I'm like, yeah, you're like a fucking Viking, of course, man. You're meant for that. That and mead, that's all he lives off of.
Their
Milk and mead.
Their ancestors sucked it right out of the cow's teat.
Yeah, they carry the cow on
Yeah.
their shoulders like a boombox from the 80s, just sucking tit.
Holy shit!
Okay, thankful joint time. I'm thankful for ice cream. Fuck.
He stole it. No, that's one thing we do here is we
That's why I
smoke
did
a
it
joint. We
first.
say we're thankful for. You guys don't have to if you don't want to, but you can
No,
still
that-
say what you're thankful for.
Yeah.
Mine's is ice cream.
Ice cream.
I love ice cream. Never did hate it. I hate cake.
Oh.
I said it.
Usually, if you like ice cream, you
Hey,
like
this
cake.
is a
No,
fucking.
as a
This is a
kid-
thankful joint. We're not trying to bring hate things into it. Slow your roll, bro. Let's not bring cake into this.
I'm uplifting ice cream.
Yeah, but you don't have to downplay cake to uplift ice cream. Just
Fuck
leave
yeah.
cake
What
out
if
of it.
you
Just
have
talk
what
about
if
it.
you have a cake
Well,
No,
when
no,
you said you hated ice cream, I'm fucking.
I never said I hated ice cream.
At one point in time, I fucking hated ice cream. I
Yeah,
was
but not during
always
the thankful
because
joint.
it fell on my lap.
Thankful joint time. It's time to recognize and be grateful, not hateful.
Well, fuck cake, dude. I said it.
Fuck that yellow cake. Have you ever done a birthday cake flavor?
Pie all day.
Yeah, we have done. Yeah, we called it sprinkles. It was a sprinkle flavor.
No, and we've done funfetti too.
Funfetti, yeah.
Where you put it in and
You
like
should do a dobosh
Dobosh.
with the chantilly inside the ice cream.
fucking
have
Jack
you
Zippy's
had our-
fucking.
Please name it
Our-
after me.
Have you had our
We've done that.
chocolate chantilly ice cream?
Did you know?
Did not. The
Here's a
fuck?
Here's a fun fact for you all. Did you know that Dobosh cake that you get at Zippy's is like a Zippy's thing?
Yes.
Oh.
Like that's not like they're like like the way they do it is different than like fucking other cakes or something. Like Zippy's has like their own it's like a different version. Like a German, it's like a half German, half bun cake. I don't know the fuck, but I've heard that. Like Zippy's has like proprietary Dobosh information that they recipe their shit with. Trade secrets.
I'm
dick.
just gonna let the viewers know. I think our puppy might be a little gone.
I've been away. See you in 3 days, little pooch. Rolo, you'll be fine, Rolo.
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Oh my god. Are you okay, buddy? Oh.
He says yes. Goes back to sleep.
Yes, I'm fine.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get scared, but yeah, he looks. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, we just adopted him from the Humane Society.
You want to be good dog
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
Take him upstairs, play some Pink Floyd.
You know, one thing. Well, he hasn't gotten his shots yet, so like I think.
I'll send the other ones upstairs.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll put him in the room, dude. Little puppy.
Good dog owners here.
I love puppies.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. My
We
dog's
just
a
wanna-
pain in the fucking ass, dude.
You just want to make sure you're okay, buddy. He's like panting.
Breathe. Get him some fresh air.
Just let us know if anything.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
He's just a little blind right now.
I've seen
You guys are
dogs.
you guys are new parents. This is normal. This happens.
Yeah. Like no, we don't have no kids,
Yeah.
and this is our first pet, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god.
Well,
yeah,
take it from the
it's
crafty veteran. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like the first child,
So much
every
dogs
noise
got
they
high.
make when they sleep,
Yeah.
you wake up. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay, good. There. Still breathing.
Such a cute puppy, too.
Oh,
It's natural. It's natural to be.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. Yeah, you're
Get
good.
us a fresh air puppy.
but yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he looked. I've never seen that look on him. He's never leaned his face against the crate like this.
with
Just
his
kinda
eyes half open.
like kind of like that. So,
Smiling.
He might need to take a breather real quick.
yeah.
Give us some ice cream.
Yeah,
Back
so
boost.
you're thankful for
Ice
Ice
cream.
ice. Oh,
cream.
thank you.
I'm gonna say I'm thankful for refrigeration
Nice.
because
Ooh,
without
you fucked
refrigeration
up.
there wouldn't even be ice cream,
Whoa,
dog.
you gotta go to that.
And people might not know this. Back in the day,
Uh-huh.
they used to get ice from like Canada and Alaska, and they used to cut out huge chunks of glaciers because they know it's gonna melt by the time it got to Southern California and Arizona, and they would ship it on the back of sleds, just like in the movie fucking Frozen.
That's insane.
Did
They
you
would
know
bring it
glacial
down, and they
ice-
would have it at different places called ice houses, where people would go from the neighborhood and the ice pick
The
your
ice
shit
cream
and give
maker
you
would
ice.
go and get his ice so he could make ice cream.
Yep, and families would get chunks of ice to put in their refrigerators. Before it was like electronically refrigerated.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
Did
awesome.
you know that glacial ice comes sparkling? So when it melts, it fizzes.
Because all the carbon that's locked in it.
Yep.
Oh, that's
I
exciting.
did not know that.
I learned that after Bourdain.
So-
and stuff.
We
Oh,
should stop
oh,
doing that, right? Because
snap.
all of the carbon that's being released into the atmosphere, making greenhouse gases, which is fucking our planet, right?
Yeah, but it's melting
Nah,
anyway.
I'm
you know,
just
it's
kidding.
flowing.
I'm just kidding. I just
That
saw
is
this
true.
guy on Instagram saying how climate change hoax, or the climate change is a hoax, because he did the math. But yeah, you should go
Oh,
check
he
it
did
out.
the math.
He did the math.
And what did the math
He's
say?
so
The
credible.
math said that the amount of carbon metric tons that Australia is emitting based on what their numbers are,
Mhm.
and what research has found that what an average sized tree absorbs
Uh huh.
times the number of trees that exist in Australia,
Okay.
calculations, like it offsets, and like the trees are eating up way more carbon than Australia even can produce.
I call
in a year.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he's saying. That's why he's saying the
You
carbon.
kiss my fucking ass.
Because what
dude.
they're
That's
trying
so
to
stupid.
do is implement carbon taxes, where it's like how much carbon you produce, that's how much money you pay, right? And now for some reason they're cutting down all the trees. Remember when Andy was on? We had this guy from New Jersey on. He was saying in his old neighborhood now where he used to live, goes back there, all the trees are gone.
Oh,
I mean, there's a lot more factors at play than just like the tree count, you know?
And it's like,
well, that's what he's saying, not even including shrubs and trees and other grasses that also absorb carbon and put out oxygen, right?
yeah.
I mean, and to me,
know.
when I think about it, like climate and all that, it's like if you just take the logic out of it, or you take the political aspect of it out of the equation, what we're doing, what we're producing, there's a byproduct off of what we're driving, what we're, there's all of these variables now that have come after the Industrial Revolution, after we started, exploding nuclear bombs. It's like, whoa, did we change the environment in that area when the nuclear bomb went off? Nah, there's no climate change over there, or we didn't affect it. But it's like, there's effect, right? So it's like, when you come at it at that perspective, in my head anyway, it's like, okay, we're burning all of this fuel. Where is it going? And it's like, and there's an effect to that,
Humans are gross as fuck.
Yeah.
And if you look at the planet as a living organism, it might be safe to assume that humans are a virus or a bacteria growing on this planet, and like it takes care of itself every once in a while and shivers off a few humans. Like,
well, like the that's the George Carlin thing, right? That's what he talked about, was like, it's like after we leave, after humans are gone, it's just like Earth plus plastic. It'll be here forever.
Right.
And it's like, the next thing will come up and it'll just be Earth and plastic.
Yep. I don't know. For every yin to the yang, right? For every action is an equal and opposite reaction, right? So the unconsciousness of the generations before us breeds the consciousness of our particular generation, right? We're talking about this now. 30 years ago, we weren't talking about this shit.
Yeah.
That's deep.
So
Damn. Thank you.
the Earth,
I'm thankful for that.
I feel like the Earth is gonna be fine without humans, right? It was fine before humans.
Totally
fine. So instead of coming at it from an angle of like save the planet, maybe we should be like fucking save ourselves, dog. Like fuck, we're only fucking ourselves.
Well, no, it'll go like how I just said. The consciousness will come on. We'll learn to coexist. But in the meantime, there's going to be population decrease for that to happen. Yeah. There's no exponential increase. There's got to be a subtle decrease, right? Yeah. I mean, it's super fundamental as having a single child in a relationship. One child, right? There's two people that created one child. If everybody stuck to that criteria, slowly over generations, population control would be done in a humane way. Ooh, shit.
I think overpopulation is a myth.
I don't think
it's
so.
It's not a problem of overpopulation. It's a problem.
Because you can stack everything in a 1 mile by 1 mile, Eric.
I didn't say that.
Remember you said.
But all I'm saying is, it's not a problem of overpopulation. It's a problem of overcrowding. Planet is huge. There's choke fucking room, but everybody is crowded into these city centers and like metropolitan areas where resources have to be shipped in and all this shit. But if everybody just spread the fuck out, just fucking
stop moving here.
Hey, we like that idea on this podcast. But go. They turned the desert into Las Vegas. There's choke desert.
Yeah, but getting the infrastructure to Vegas, they had to dam up the lake.
Yeah.
So there's always a ramification for population going up everywhere.
Yeah.
You're right. So if you was to spread the fuck out, now you're spreading the virus out over a big surface area, and only for the virus to grow denser. That's just how
the virus is at its worst when it's dense. Maybe if you had staph all over your body instead of just over here in your cut, you wouldn't get all fucked.
No, you see what I'm saying though, right? Like it's like local fuckery let's spread the fuckery out and give it the opportunity to thrive. You know?
Well, maybe it's just a way to, like you said, right, coexist with the planet or with ourselves. Like, how do we figure out a way to live and to have a future, for future generations?
I have an idea.
Oh, jeez.
Eugenics. hear me out, guys. Let's just not allow dumb people to breed. Let's genetically modify humans so they're not able to have children, and that way only the superior people are able to procreate. And
you
then
shouldn't control Darwinism, man.
Smart or ugly? Or smart or good looking?
Both. We won't let either. Either.
Dumb or ugly.
We're talking genocide due to physical traits.
No, we're not going
to turn the ship.
No. Hey, slow down. I recently got invited to join the Illuminati. But just hear me out, guys. We're not killing people. We're just not allowing them to procreate.
Well, no, I mean, genocide is wiping out a fucking particular group of people, right?
I mean, you say that, I say that.
Eugenics.
Eugenics?
That's what eugenics is like
eugenics.
breeding out like the shitty traits you don't like, improving upon the good ones.
You're GMOing humankind.
Pretty much.
We have to cut off huge
I think there was
swaths
somebody
of the
who
United
tried
States.
Oh, yeah. What was the joke about, like, you think about how smart the average human is, and just think about half the population is dumber than that.
Whoa.
But anyway, what are you guys
I might be one of those guys that might be offed.
Ice cream.
Everybody has their gifts, you know?
Yeah.
Even everyone.
That's why it's the idea of limiting people to, like, if you just have just one kid, it's sustainable. It's like, but you don't know if your second one is going to be the one. The more we have, the more people that inhabit the earth, the more possibilities are created to have somebody be that something or someone.
It's like a gambler saying, "Hey, I'm gonna throw this last $10. I'm sure that one of these fucking dollar bills are gonna pull through."
That's how
Zach's the youngest child.
So perfect.
4.
They stopped with you because they were like, "We got it. We did it."
No, but he's like the love child, you know. He's
God.
like the whoopsies baby.
Yeah, she always tells that.
So it's good, you know.
There's like a big gap between me and my elders.
That's why it maybe not just one child. You need all of them.
Thank you. Thanks, Mom and Dad too.
They'll
be listening later.
Yeah, they can say no. We wanted to try. After all that time, we were like, nah. I think we need it.
One more.
I think we could polish it up on this last one.
These three. We gave it this long, and it's we gotta try again.
Yeah.
Gotta get it right. But anyway, what are you guys thankful for?
Let me think real quick. I'm thankful for our community. I was thinking about it only recently because the shop's getting built, and been thinking about it lately. We're really lucky that we have, especially in Mililani. I feel like to be able to grow the business there, and then like she's from there. Like, it's pretty cool to see like the same people. Like we get the same, like 50 people that come to us every Sunday.
Hooked, son.
Yeah, and it's super cool. I think that's pretty. I probably don't tell them. I don't see them because I'm in the truck like making the coffee. But I am thankful for like the people that support us. Without them we wouldn't be here. I mean, that's for me. Thankful for our community.
For me, I think we'll just go off of the conversation, and I'm grateful for the consciousness. I think that it's super. I think you have a point too to what you're saying about how like our older generations, like they didn't even get a chance to like think about these things. They didn't have like microphones and like equipment to have a podcast and explore these like concepts and ideas, and like even just like the idea that he's so passionate about ice cream and like wanting to start a business, like just that consciousness, like it's such a privilege to have. And I think that's something that I'm thankful for.
That was well said.
Yeah.
Was that like speaking on that too is like we got to talk about him, right? It's like Daniel too, like super thankful for him, like I don't know, bringing us to this point. Mm-hmm. Like, I talk about our community and our customers and stuff, and it's like that's true, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like we wouldn't even have a business if it wasn't for Daniel and like his story and his journey and his life and like Erik too, like good friends with him, and like we wouldn't be here talking to you guys, so thankful for him as well.
Hell yeah.
What about you guys, production crew? I know it went to you, and You guys are pretty quiet back there.
Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain.
No. We're gonna get fucking copyright.
I'm just thankful.
Cool.
I mean, that's true.
That's true.
Generally grateful is great, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's a good place.
That's
to
amazing.
Be. That's a good place to be.
I'm in a good space right now.
Yeah,
Nice,
that's good.
nice.
Good.
That's awesome.
Thankful for health. Coughing my lungs out over here. That I can't even do that.
You sounded so healthy when you said that. Like I'm holding in a cup. Are you okay?
He meant thank you for the health to be able to smoke that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Good times.
But no, you know, like he said, he's just thankful. I mean, I feel like that's legit because like for like us, like I don't know,
Yeah.
small business owners, it's like it's really easy to like get caught up in like, you know, especially me, like I get really caught up in like the day to day and like what needs to get done and like, you know, we got to order this, we got to make sure we have, you know, we're always on top of our stock for this, and it's easy to be ungrateful and like not even think about like, you know, like the people supporting us or like your spouse or, you know, whatever it is. Like it's easy to just kind of get caught in the grind, I guess.
Complacent with everyday life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, thankful. Yeah, thank you for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good to be able to like start your day with gratitude and end your day with gratitude. But it's not easy.
Not
You
easy.
say it's not for small business owners. It's not for people who just have jobs in general. Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I noticed that helped me out was not submitting to like that everyday grind. Like, yeah, you grind every day, but you don't get into that routine of like everything's a cadence. It's got to change up. You got to keep it, you know, fresh a little bit to keep on your toes, and it'll wake you up to be like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. Like what I'm doing is pretty cool. You know.
Yeah.
Is that something that you guys find about small businesses, that you're always on your toes because you never know what like the day, the week, the month is gonna hold for you? Because it's like kind of
it's stressful, but it's
all
fun.
you guys same boat.
Yeah.
But you guys mostly.
Yeah. No, I mean
so
for sure
guests.
it's like no, it's like I feel like, you know, it's like, oh shit, we're out of lids. Oh, we're out of this container. Oh, we need to order this ingredient. Oh, they're like, you know, they're backed up. They're sold out. They don't have it. So it's like we got to find something else in the meantime. It's like all of those things, you know, happen. Not to mention, right, we have to work at the market and sell the product. Not to mention we got to go to the kitchen and make it.
You got to source the product.
Got to source it. Oh, what are we doing next month? You know, like what are we going to do for flavors next month? You know, it's like, oh, we got to post this. You know, I just listed everything that's kind of.
So it's just the two of you?
Oh, there's
we
two
have a
of us.
team.
We have a team, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So we got like right now we're a team of 7.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
employees and shit.
yeah. Yeah.
What's
But
that
yeah.
like?
Shout out to those guys. Yeah, they're
It's
holding
also
it down.
like having a little family.
Yeah, like having a family.
We're the
yeah.
parents,
Yeah.
and we're not parents, so there's just a lot of learning curves going on.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's like anything. They don't know what has to be done if we don't tell them right what
Yeah.
needs to be done. So
I think though that like that's something that I'm actually really passionate about, is like having a team and like making the environment like something where they feel fulfilled, you know, like we're just an ice cream shop, you know. Oh, you found the paper.
I found 3.
this is big, guys.
I kind of feel bad for like smoking this much because you know you guys don't smoke. We just recently realized that we.
Oh no, we
fucking up your
smoke.
dog.
It's just we don't. I mean, we don't frequently smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, but we do.
I just feel bad. Like I know you are also in this room with all this smoke.
It's
all
not
good.
actually. I
This is
prefer
our
it this
yeah.
way.
This is our
It's
preferred
good.
method of consumption.
There you go.
it would be bad for your podcast. I'd be, you know, like halfway down already if I was
Yeah.
taking. Yeah.
That's how I am usually by the end of these things.
All right,
funny.
I'm gonna borrow some of this
I can't believe
milkshake.
you found that. Where?
No, it was there, but
miracle.
I was looking at it like, oh, that's the last one. But
Yeah.
oh fuck, I got
There you
it.
go.
I just saw your face and I was like, oh shit, he found
Paid-
gold.
paid dirt.
But yeah, I mean that was something that we were doing like a panel with like the the elementary school students, and that was one of the questions, was like, what is the number one quality you need as an entrepreneur? And I think, it's like resourcefulness, you know, like how we're talking about, like there's always like something that comes up, and like, you know, like, there is something exciting about that, but that's not for everyone, you know. Right. Not everybody can take something going wrong and like figure out how to maneuver through it, because it's not about being the smartest, you know. It's actually about like, do you have that resilience, you know, to just keep going and to find a way. That's because awesome. Like, I don't know, nobody can prepare you for like running your own business.
Bless you.
That's like a special type of human being, you know, like that can just kind of pick up on that and do that stuff.
That's her. That's her superpower.
That's what's up. That's a killer superpower.
Can I roll that 3-paper joint?
I'm gonna put some milkshake in the middle.
Never mind. I don't know how to do that. I'll probably fuck it up. Anyways, that's another thing we do here is he rolls joints with 3 papers. Usually our guests smoke and they help us. So.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
There you go.
So I give everybody like, you
it's
cool
like imagine you guys started a podcast and like you just ate ice cream the whole time, and by the time you
don't
fit.
Get fat off weed though. I'd fucking die if I ate ice cream all the time. Oh my god.
Fucking die.
I'll fucking wake up like.
I think it would be
sure
worth it.
You want to test it out?
I think it would be. I think it would be worth it.
Yeah.
That's my ice cream. I think so. I think I'd be willing to say goodbye to everybody for ice.
You know. Yeah, so you can test out the theory.
It's like a morbidly obese person on their deathbed, like all I ate was Rocky Road. It was totally worth it.
Yeah. The doctor's like, Kalei, what the fuck happened to you, man?
But yeah, no. So how long have you guys been, I guess, running the podcast now?
I don't know. Let's ask these guys. See if these guys know.
Well, this is episode 50.
Episode 50. Holy shit.
Cool.
That's sick.
I like it. Nice round number.
Yeah.
Halfway to 100.
That's beautiful. Thank you guys. Thanks for having us on 50.
That's awesome, man. I'm like.
But do you guys know how long we've been doing it? I have an idea of when we started.
I think like 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. Hold on. I can just check the first upload.
I think we started it in September.
Nice.
Of 2 years ago, whatever, 2021.
We gotta do like an anniversary shit, dude.
Dang, that's
probably.
Cool.
We probably should do some sort of like thing.
Hey, congrats on 50 episodes.
I know, thank you.
That's a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's a lot.
It was fun, man.
Congrats to you guys. Back there. Congrats to you all.
Like a cool thing. Us. It's a cool thing.
I know, but
I remember Gordon, you and Matt. Remember? So how I started with this guy was one New Year's. I was skating down Crestview, coming down by Matt's house. He's like, "Hey,
Matt,
you want to go on podcast?" I'm like,
you guys know Matt
for sure.
Yeah,
Hines.
Matt Hines. Yeah, we live in the same complex.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I was fucking skateboarding. He's like, "Hey, podcast." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's go."
Oh no shit.
So we went to was it his house with you?
Maybe.
What you mean? You don't know?
I don't remember.
Fuck, you're like the first guy.
I don't remember.
Oh shit.
I remember. Oh,
I did my job then. Was that?
Wait a minute.
Was it Matt's crib? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But we had done our own before you and me. No. You've come over to my house and did Voice from the Planet.
Well, that was after 2 episodes with Matt.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because remember he tried to do that dual fucking audio thing and it botched the whole thing. I was like, we're done here.
2 years for this. I've been doing Voice from the Planet like 7 years.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, and we were just talking about it on our way here, about how we're grateful and thankful for the episode he did too with Daniel. And we mentioned him, but that episode, like we can talk about it, I guess now. But yeah, we listened to that like the day that he passed, just to kind of hear his voice and stuff. And so thank you for that too. We'll say that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It was kind of a trip to have like your mom and dad and like everybody come up to me after and be like, we listened. I was like, holy shit, like people listen to this podcast, like, but to hear like how you listen to it and what just having that, like you guys are able to hear his voice and like it being there is like, fuck, that's cool.
It was pretty crazy because like Daniel passed at like 3 a.m, right? So it was like actually nighttime. So we all just went back to the house that, you know, the next day or that same day. And yeah, everyone was like just kind of in the living room, and like it was a long podcast, right? So like everyone had like fallen asleep, and like everyone was just like listening, you know, like to his voice. And it was kind of it was sad, but yeah, it's nice, you know, like when you think about it. So
Awesome service to your friend, man.
No, yeah, and I didn't do that with that intention at the time.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
it
I mean?
came out that way, and that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The timestamp of his thoughts and his voice and everything.
Well,
right
the interesting thing is that your podcast is what, like, that was like the breadcrumb, I would say, the main breadcrumb that kind of blew everything wide open for us, because on your podcast is when he was saying like, oh, you know, he had, you guys were talking about him doing the ayahuasca, and about how he was saying that he went through all the days, but the 4th day was when he had, you know, the trip. Like that was the one. And we had his journal there, and so we went and we looked for that day, you know, because we knew from his words, his context, that that's the one. That was the one day that, you know, he had this revelation. And when we looked at that date, that was the same exact day that he had died, exactly 4 years earlier. And we were like, what the fuck is this?
I remember when she brought the journal out, and she was like, oh my God. Like, and we were like, and we looked at she was like, look at it. I was like, what the fuck?
And
That's
and like, and well, the interesting thing is we didn't even notice the date at first. What caught our attention was when you read his description of it, it actually parallels things that happened in the ICU that night. Like he talks about like his mom and dad being there, and like getting shot into the ground, and like coming back, and like being so grateful, and like it's like
of people coming to see him and stuff.
It's like it's gnarly, like, and then he writes at the very end, like, lessons learned, like, be proud of the life I've lived, truly grateful for the experience. And then we saw the date, and then it was like, oh my God, like, and then that's when like just all these things kept happening that were almost like that. And it was like, oh look, it's the living sage again, you know, like it's like such a trip. So
and it's a lot of people have had those kinds of experiences, and like I remember after, I think it was like the next day, or it might have been when we were all at the hospital and we all left and we went up to like Chandrick's house or something. I was coming up the hill in Palisades, and there's this song from Groundation, and I had my my iTunes on random and shit. It just happened to come on as coming up the hill, and it was fucking a song called Daniel.
Oh shit,
it's fucking crazy.
Damn.
There's always this one fucking Wu-Tang song. I can never remember the name of it, but like it always reminds me of Daniel. And there was this one scene in fucking The Defenders, the Marvel series, that had like Luke Cage and Iron Fist and Daredevil and Jessica Jones and shit. It's like this, series on Netflix. And there was one part where they all teamed up, and there was this fight scene. And this fucking Luke Cage tells them, light it up, Danny. And then fucking that song starts playing, and they start kicking everybody's ass. I'm like, holy fuck. I posted it on my Instagram a while ago. But it's like one of those things, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Always reminded me of that. It's like crazy shit like that.
He's saying hi.
Yeah.
No,
people don't believe in that kind of shit, but like,
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, I would even say for myself, I wouldn't like, and that's a skeptic, I guess, in me, right? Is like always like, I don't know, it could just be coincidence and stuff. But then like the more you see it, the more often it happens. Like, you can't even deny it. You know, it's like it's like right there in front of you.
Well, the thing is, like, the more you're open to it, like, if you're not afraid of like looking like a fool for believing that it's a thing, the more you're open, the more it happens. So that's the other thing too.
For sure, that's a lesson. Yeah.
The perceived crazy of it is what blocks people off to it.
Yeah, or like trying to be logical, right?
Yeah.
Trying to make sense.
Like even
of it.
the crazy one was freaking, I saw, was that at Chandrik them's house? But it was, Jesse them. They were playing, they were performing, I guess, New Year's, yeah? It was that
I haven't gone up there in so long for a New Year's party.
Well, it was the same year that Daniel had passed, but they were performing, and then there was a moth in the corner. And then they talked to the moth. So he told the moth, he's like, hey, that's Daniel. Like, Daniel, come on my shoulder. The fucking moth flew on his shoulder. And they got it on video.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember I saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, they told the thing
But we weren't even that surprised.
Yeah.
I think, we're just like, holy crap.
It's like you're shocked, but you're not surprised.
I mean,
Like,
it was
I'm sure
kinda-
everybody was
It
like,
was cool.
"Oh!"
Yeah, it was cool for everyone else to like experience.
Yeah, everybody
that.
was going off over there. They're like,
Fuck
oh,
yeah, I
shit.
can imagine.
But when we saw it, we were like, oh, shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Is that a cultural thing here only in Hawaii, or is that like
The
an
moth.
everywhere thing where like these big, gigantic moths
Isn't that
represent?
Japanese?
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
I've only lived here, so I don't know.
Yeah, me too. It's always been a thing. Yeah, like that's a spirit. Somebody in your family or a relative.
Yeah.
It's
Well, maybe-
awkward when it's like different families, and it's like, no, it's my grandma. It's like, no, it's fucking, it's my auntie. No, it's my grandma.
Maybe there's a bigger message
Call
there.
dibs on that moth.
It's like whatever it is, whoever it is, they're making you think about somebody, so it's
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I wouldn't-
There's an energy, talking to you. Oh man, it's looking
Holy F.
heroic.
Like a sage.
What would you call that?
The 3-paper fatty.
The 3-paper effect.
We keep it as literal as possible.
So that would be a triple scoop for us.
A triple scoop?
Yes. The triple scoop. It's perfect the way it is, man. Just light it. Don't massage it. Don't molest it. Just go for it. I use it, yeah.
We need Lomi.
Yeah, don't low me the bean.
No, let me to be in Eric.
Rush them.
Oh shit.
So yeah, one of my friends grew this, all organic farmer.
What?
Fucking-
Awesome.
Yep, start to finish.
That's awesome.
I try not to deal with too much guys that do strictly synthetic. You
Mm.
know, quasi-synthetic, I get it. As long as your impact's low on the land, you're not doing crops with synthetics. But yeah, I try to be around organic farmers. And keep
That's
everything
awesome, man.
organic, yeah.
So hot.
Yeah, you fucking sucked in your butane.
So is that where your spot is gonna be now? In was that you said Pro City Industrial? Huh?
Yeah.
And is that
Post-industrial.
so you're gonna be kind of like a whole like a store or?
Yeah, it's like a garden supply shop.
Okay.
Yeah, but we
Oh,
trying to like blend the community, because cannabis, grow shops have that stigma of just being a grow shop. I kind of want to do like food and medicine all in one. So
You should recommend your vanilla bean farmer to fucking
There you go.
GGS.
Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of the old ag people that kind of like grandfathered in, and the economics behind it is non-organic farming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
locally, some of the local farmers are non-organic.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's
hey,
a more like younger thing, that's happening.
but you can't blame them because economically,
Yeah,
that's
it
the
didn't
last
make
thing
sense.
you don't
yeah.
want to fuck with is.
They have to do what they have to do.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing that we're doing,
Yeah. That's the thing is like we don't even get too upset when like some people say like, oh, it's like too expensive or it's not worth it. They can't taste the difference. It's like that's just not our customer, like certain people appreciate it and certain people don't, and that's okay. There's there's enough out there for everybody.
We're finding there's like an emerging demographic of people who want small batch craft
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
beers, their weed, their ice
Yeah.
cream, fucking
Yeah.
everything.
Or even
Yeah.
just to support local,
Mhm.
It's like if you're gonna like be spending your money, there's a lot of people who want to spend it to support our local
Yeah.
economy.
That's the consciousness
Yeah.
I'm talking about
yeah,
too.
yeah,
These
totally.
people will
Yeah.
support local, go the extra mile because they know, like, hey, this motherfucker putting out gallons and gallons doesn't care about what goes
Yeah.
in my body or the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
subtle nuances and the flavors.
Yeah.
They won't torch the fucking marshmallow. Like,
They just took graham cracker and marshmallow and chocolate.
it's a
ice
rocky
cream.
roll with a graham cracker. Let's go.
Yeah, no.
yeah. So yeah,
So
thank you for appreciating us.
we appreciate craft things here and people who like have passion for the things they do and put their
Yeah.
time in there.
Yeah.
So I'm stoked to check out your shop once it's open and
Yeah, man.
check it out.
I mean, if you guys want to post up on the grand opening, I want to have you guys post up. Just
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Can?
You guys
Oh yeah,
truck
there's a
it.
lot of
Bring the truck.
parking, dude. I'll just you guys prime spot.
Nice.
A lot of high people looking to get some ice
Munchies.
cream.
Yeah.
For show.
Yeah. That'd be sick. No, yeah, let us know.
We'll have live music and everything playing.
Yep.
Do you guys have milkshakes?
We don't have milkshakes. We don't have floats right now.
The floats would fucking kill.
Yeah.
Right there. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Something drinkable.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day we'll have the shakes, but milkshakes. Sorry, not the shakes. But yeah, at the shop, I don't know.
Get the shakes.
Yeah.
Sage
Dude,
for
ice
so
cream.
long.
Yeah, too much ice cream.
It's so cold. We gotta keep the AC on because our ice cream melts fast.
It's
Nice.
No, but fucking, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it! God damn it! I hate when that happens. Something
Pop
about
up the truck at the
The
spot.
milkshakes.
milkshakes, the
I
shakes.
was thinking like old fashioned like malt and shit. Like bring
Oh,
back
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Ooh,
Like
shit.
fucking.
That'll be
thick.
exciting. No, I think we could do it. But I mean, right now, like what we're gonna do for the shop once it opens is basically coffee, ice cream, and grab and go. So we'll have like a little fridge for like other small businesses to kind of showcase their stuff, and maybe we'll sell like I don't know, local meats or sandwiches and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh. You good? Oh,
This is too hard, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
it's crazy.
I'm in awe. I am.
Every time we do this shit.
We're just eating a donut right now. The milkshake.
I've never seen such a thing. It's amazing.
That's why we discontinued the triple scoop, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It was too much ice cream.
Yeah.
Never.
It's reasonable. It's reasonable thinking.
We went down to a double.
And even I'm coughing.
I know.
I'm not even
I know. I feel so
smoking it.
bad. Can we-
No, it's all good.
No, don't feel bad. Like I
I'm
said,
just, like-
we've done it. We've done it before. We just don't do it often. But
He didn't give me the whole 411. I'm like, okay, they don't smoke.
Bullshit. I told him exactly what you told me.
No,
Like,
you
you don't
did.
smoke that
No,
much, but
He
you
told
guys.
me, but he wasn't like.
I'm like put you on blast on podcast, but like I told them.
yeah, we'll
fine.
have the occasional edible
Right.
smoke.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
smoke. I think the one time I smoked was in Portland, a couple times. But other than that,
I just feel like weak sauce that I'm coughing off.
I know. Me too.
Nah,
it's
don't.
like
That's
there's a
three
tingle
fatty.
in my.
It is cloudy in here.
So good thing we got Rolo out of here. I'm actually glad we got him.
Yeah,
upstairs.
thank you.
He's gonna be,
Thank
like,
you to
floating
Auntie
around.
Ashley.
Yeah,
He would have been floating
dude.
right by us.
He was
like,
out of it. Right? I could see he was not okay.
I mean, dogs have like the heightened sense of smell too. Right? So,
for sure, for sure.
And he's 9-10 weeks old.
Luckily, the smoke rises a little,
yeah.
but I mean, well,
He was in his crate, so he was protected. We didn't. We did a good job. It's okay.
put like a wet blanket over the whole thing.
Just put a cartoon on.
You're okay, little
Oh.
buddy.
We love animals.
Yeah,
yeah.
We're all
Exactly.
animal lovers.
We're doing a good job of
know what I
taking
mean?
care of our
Yeah.
puppy. Don't take him from us.
He's fine.
We're just kidding. There wasn't even a dog in here to begin with.
Yeah, no.
It's all speculation. What?
Yeah, it's all allegedly.
You're my boy, Rolo.
Yeah, I've had like my friend were Hawaiian Bryant's boy Ben, and he had this dog Puka, and just a puppy like yours. So he brought it out. So we're in the car smoking, and like I blew a fucking O, and then like the trippiest shit because the sun's like reflecting into the car, right? So that O is like super illuminated, and the dog said. And here I was like, oh well, fuck, like that's happened.
He was interested.
He was intrigued by
curious.
the O because it was really
Okay,
illuminated.
and then what
super
happened?
hot. And he started shaking a little bit.
Oh shit.
And then he was laying down. Shaking,
Oh,
and eyes
fuck.
were open, sleeping. And they're like, oh, you killed my dog. I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't kill your dog. His dumb ass smelled the O. Whatever. Fucking. I mean, the dog, he woke up. Everything was
yeah.
all good. Yeah.
That's how you know that our dog will be good.
He's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not panicking. We're good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because that's how I go to sleep every night after a podcast like this. I fucking
Fucking eyes open.
sweating
The
in my bed.
shakes.
Sweating
Those
in
are
my
the
bed.
shakes you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, milkshakes. Anyways.
Ashley said he's awake and watching me cook.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Live updates. Awesome.
Thank you,
I
thank
know,
you,
right?
Ashley.
Shout out to
That's
Ashley.
cool.
Shout out to
That's cool.
Moon
Yeah,
Rabbit.
we're so lucky.
Animal lovers. All right, well, fucking, shall we wrap it up? How long have we been going?
Hour 50, almost 2 hours.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, really? Doesn't feel like it's been that long.
I know. It's,
The magic
Amazing,
of
isn't it?
podcasting.
It's kind of
it happens fast, but we don't want to keep you guys here too long.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah.
Shall we bust out the ice cream and do it on the podcast?
All right.
The only reason I'm doing this, not to break my rule of fucking no eating on the podcast. For one, it's because my throat is fucking burning from this thing.
Really? My throat is burning just off of the second hand.
No, so imagine that times like 1,000.
I like that donut hole
I know,
right
it looks
there.
nice, yeah. It's pretty cool.
You're
There's
blowing
a
it.
puka.
You're blowing up my donut hole.
Beautiful.
But could use some ice cream to like
No
soothe
hesitation.
my
Yeah, just
fucking
just
throat.
kind of okay.
Do you guys do any vegan ice cream?
We brought a strawberry guava sorbet.
Was that like a
Yeah,
sorbet?
sorbet, yeah.
Sorbet is all vegan, but
Yeah.
like
And they do like a mango sticky rice, which is vegan. Sounds like a
mango sticky rice.
coconut. Yes, it's like a coconut oat base,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll like do like a mango jam. Yeah, one of our more popular
You're
ones.
gonna-
I'll grab it.
you want to take a pause while we grab all that shit, or should we just keep rolling?
Roll.
Okay, roll.
Roll it.
Let's get a poi.
So
Poi bowl.
it'll lick 'em.
So is the Sage Creamery, is that the only thing you focus on right now too?
I mean, I am actually trying to start like a female entrepreneur group focused on healing.
Nice.
So yeah, that's kind of like the plan is that I'm gonna stick around in some capacity, but kind of branch out at some point. Like basically, when he started the ice cream, I just jumped in, and just started helping, and I just haven't stopped helping since. But yeah.
Ashley said strawberry guava.
we got. Yeah.
I mean, we'll all taste them all. I'm not.
We got cookies and vanilla too.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not like a non-dairy person or anything like that. I don't eat meat. People, they always fucking rag on me vegan, but it's not like that. So I love ice cream. The real problem is my just fucking visceral intolerance for lactose lately. I cannot tolerate it.
Visceral.
Like I tolerate a lot of things. I put up in my daily life. I put up with a lot of shit, but one thing I've not been able to tolerate lately is lactose.
There you go.
In ice cream, because I still love cheese. I like cheese pizza. and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I'm pretty
so
good
it's not
with
too
pizza.
bad. Yeah.
Something about ice cream, but we'll
What's
see.
This mystery cup right here.
I know.
That's the cookies and cream.
The unmarked
Motherfucker.
things. Do we have? Oh, there's fucking wooden spoons right there.
Well,
No, that's not it. Those are nope.
We
I'm
didn't
so
bring
high.
spoons.
I am so high right now.
I got you on the spoons. Don't worry, I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
I'm so high that I thought these things were fucking spoons. This is not. Is this not how they come?
He's like, oh,
those look like
spoons.
Right?
Yeah.
For the camera, is this not how they come?
Yeah. That's
With
what
the
it looks
same
like.
exact color rubber band and everything. But
You
these
gotta-
are
you
actually
gotta take a picture
crutches
of that.
for fucking.
The blunts.
But so while he's grabbing the spoons, and we'll do it again at the end to remind everybody. But like, where again are you guys at? Farmers Market.
Farmers markets, yeah. The best way is just to like follow us on Instagram. Like we'll post our pop-ups, and we have our schedule on our website. And then hopefully by the end of this year we'll have the shop in Hoopili up and running. Yeah. We pop up like right outside the shop every Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Yeah. Saturday mornings.
Where were you guys just recently? I saw you guys post somewhere.
Mililani, probably.
Or even
White
Waikele.
Kelly,
Yeah.
shopping
Right.
center. White Kelly
Do you
Premium.
guys ever venture out to different parts of the island for like events or something like that? If somebody can rent your.
Not right now.
Oh.
We're trying to that's like we're trying to scale back right now
Mhm.
to focus on the shop, right? Because it's like we're paying every month for basically an empty shop, so it's like as soon as it's built, we want to go, right? So we gotta like basically the last 3 years we've just been doing it like without much systems or like things in writing, right? Like a lot of it we're coming up with on the fly and we never get to write it down. So it's like right now we're just trying to like write everything down, make sure we have systems in place so when we do hire more employees that they'll have some kind of a basis. We're not like a total hot mess, you know.
You gotta get QuickBooks and a human resources department.
Well,
and-
so I was a CPA. That's what I was doing before this. Was I had my own I had my own bookkeeping business before this. So that
Nice,
part,
that
yeah.
helps.
Thank you.
Do you enjoy doing that?
No, that's why I just
that's why she started making ice cream with me.
Shit, so you're like, fuck, I'm back in it again. I gotta.
Yeah, basically. That's why I'm trying to do the women's organization. That's more of my passion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're running the ice cream show.
Eventually, yeah, that'll be the. Right now, we're tag teaming it because it's like, it's a lot.
You have to hire more staff.
That's the Genmaicha one that I was talking about too.
Are you guys fine with like just dipping your spoons and licking it and then sticking it back and sharing like that? Or are you guys fucking grossed out by that shit?
Sharing a joint, right? It's like I'm kissing you.
This is a little different because like the way I eat ice cream, you'll see when I take my first bite, and you decide after if you want to share.
All the way in.
I mean, you don't know how much I love ice cream.
Oh, really gets to the vanilla bean.
Okay, well, I'll watch you when you eat your first
Early
bite
massages the vanilla bean.
You're gonna have to edit this shout. It's not safe for YouTube.
The exclusive content.
Yeah, we're highly demonetized because of NC-17.
We gotta make
stuff.
sure
Oh, is
Ash
that
gets
right?
some to the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a strawberry guava cup for you.
No,
That's
she,
this one.
she got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So what is? Shall we open them up and then we can see the coloring and all this kind of cool stuff? I'm gonna just rest my spoon on this.
You want to keep the joint going while we're doing that?
Nah, we can pause on that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you guys back there? Are you guys enjoying us? You gonna eat this shit? You wanna try this stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna pass it
I'm
along.
gonna turn you up while you eat it so we can hear every little
Yeah, I
bit.
can do.
Like ASMR.
Are those the same as
Yeah,
that?
yep, those are the same.
Oh.
Yeah, so cookies and.
Oh, we take some home maybe. Are we gonna eat it all right
This
now?
fucking guy.
What? We leave it all here for you
No, we're gonna fucking eat it all.
Awesome.
right now?
Now. Nah.
He's kidding. He's kidding. We're not gonna do that.
I'm not. Don't worry about it.
You could.
I could. Yeah, totally.
I mean, look at that blunt. I think you guys can do whatever you want.
We gotta come back to that.
What is that?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Is that this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't lip smack it into the mic.
There's more cups too.
Oh, should I pass this to them?
Yeah.
I'm taking one and passing it.
This is
down, dog.
cookies and vanilla.
So you
Is
get-
that the same as that?
Yeah.
Here, you can just pass this to them. Or you can now keep that and pass this to them.
What I have to do?
Same. I know your name.
You guys
And what are
need
these? Just
These are pints, yeah. So we got butter mochi, we got genmaicha, we got honey lavender.
honey lavender. Does that
Yeah.
taste like the old violets? Candies?
Similar, yeah. It's funny you bring
not
that up.
not as floral.
Yeah, not as
though.
floral.
More balanced.
What is this one? You just
Exaggerate.
gave me,
Huh?
do you know?
Oh,
That one is. Let me see.
I like noticed that kind of sacred geometry.
Yeah. I actually
Look at
wanted
mine.
sacred geometry to be our wedding theme,
Mhm.
but I didn't know how to pull it off. So
I love the consistency of the cookies and cream.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
thank you. Oh,
The
We're
ratio
okay.
is so good.
it's okay. You guys can eat it. We're not.
Just apprehensive of eating on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least wait till he's done chewing so that way he
consciousness.
can talk while.
Yeah.
Well,
Good though, right?
No, yeah, no, but then you can talk. Then I can go back so that we were not both not just like away from the.
Yeah,
mics
yeah,
and
yeah,
just,
yeah.
It's awkward silence and stuff.
Oh yeah, good call.
So go.
Hey. Yeah.
How was it?
No,
Good
it's
texture?
Super good.
You like the texture on that one?
the cookies and cream
Everything's
texture. I
really
like.
good.
Thank you.
And the
Thank
ratio to like cookie crumble
Mhm.
is like, it's a surprise. You know, like oh shit.
Yeah, like there's pieces in there.
Mhm. We got like a Ben and Jerry's that just kind of flooded with that, and that's kind of like their hallmark was like
Oh, yeah.
cookies and cream would just be cookies.
All cookies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good size
Yeah.
cookie pieces, but this is like more elegant. Like
Yeah.
it's blended into the ice cream.
Thank you.
What's up, dog? What you looking at me like that? Yeah. Okay.
Very good. It's good. I went with the vanilla first to just try the base.
There you go.
You know what's crazy?
It's
Talking
fucking delicious.
and not smacking. I did it for you.
It's gonna be
like,
hard
I
to
was
do
just-
it because my mouth is salivating so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
right now
exactly.
just because of it,
I
even
was
without ice cream in
drooling
my
and
mouth.
shit. I was like, yeah, damn.
Shit,
And look at this sorbet. I'm like,
that's
oh,
good.
fuck.
Try it, bro.
And one more cookies over there.
And
too.
I'm gonna try that one, but I'm gonna try this. Actually, while you try that, oh well, go try that.
Yeah.
So, did we ask what is your like top seller, like just crowd favorite? Has that been like?
Oh, snaps.
Established.
It would probably have to be, well, most recently, ube crinkle cookie. So it's like a ube ice cream, and then we work with ube Hawaii, and we get their crinkle cookies, and we chop that up. Kind of like a almost like a Filipino cookies and cream, I guess.
What else is in that?
A little bit of cinnamon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Spice, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a good tongue.
That was
good
nice.
Is there anything you've found that you can't do because like the machine can't pass through the machine, or you can't like get it down to a consistency that's conducive with ice cream, or like any like weird shit?
Damn.
Like bubble gum.
Oh, well, bubblegum actually is one that we haven't cracked yet because it's so artificial.
Right.
And we usually try to like find like an organic version of whatever that ingredient is. But the healthy bubblegum extracts that we found taste so weird.
Yeah.
So we haven't put one
so
out
I mean,
yet.
but like I know there's a way, like there's different fruits that you could use, or different extracts from different fruits that kind of like all together will give you that bubblegum flavor. I think it's just a matter of kind of finding that. But I know it's out there, but haven't cracked the code
You
yet.
can like
Some way to do
manipulate
it.
some kind of ingredients to resemble that bubble.
Yeah, to
gum.
resemble, be close. Yeah.
But then it comes down to visual, right? Because guarantee wouldn't come out to that bright pink.
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
would Associate.
And we could add like like a powder or something to make it. But
But fuck all that. It's a good mind trip that you're like, oh damn, that's like really bubble gum. Holy
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But it's white flavored.
Right.
I mean, not white flavored, but like
brown.
white colored.
White.
I mean, not white colored. I mean, like, goddamn. How else do you describe vanilla ice cream other
It
than
has
white?
no color.
It's colorless.
Yeah.
But that's
It's colorless. It's cultureless. It's kind of like just.
Jesus.
Nah, just kidding. I'm white. Fuck. I can say those things, right?
well,
Totally.
you said that, but
It's
it's
like you-
actually there's a thing such as white vanilla extract.
Huh?
There's a thing that's like the flavor of like cake batter
Mm-hmm.
or like cake batter ice cream. A lot of them will flavor it with white vanilla, which is like an artificial vanilla.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it tastes different.
Yeah, so that's
Beware.
that's how you get that flavor.
It just said something that you're using all organic, the whole thing.
As much as possible. I mean, not 100%, but like some of our flavors are, depending on, what we can source and stuff. He likes it.
Fuck yeah.
That's the shit, right?
I kind of like am mad at you for spoiling that there's cinnamon in it, because it's fucking, I don't know, it tastes like
Yeah.
it has this flavor of like cinnamon, like applesauce, kind of like that cinnamon flavor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that hot apple cider kind of deal, but with guava and
Yeah.
strawberry.
We wanted to add it because when we first made it, like
you.
just strawberry guava, it tasted like a frozen can of juice,
Yeah.
right? And we're like, okay, this is good, but like we need to elevate this somehow,
We gotta like balance it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it was just sweet before, so.
So we took that inspiration from like a cocktail,
Yeah.
like pairing
that what you
guava with cinnamon.
Is that from like a drink?
Yeah, it's from a drink, but we talked to I forgot his name, but we talked to a bartender out in Chinatown, and he was like, "Oh, you know what you guys should do? You guys, like, if you ever make a sorbet, try figuring out how to get cinnamon into it, and
Yeah.
it'll and it's like a Mexican influence,
Yeah.
So when we were making the strawberry guava, we were like she said, it was like too sweet. It just tasted like guava. But then when you add a little bit of cinnamon, it
Offsets
kind
it a
of
little
it
Yeah.
gives it a little bit more. It rounds it out a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys
Not
got a
just sweet,
horchata?
sweet.
We have horchata.
We just had that last.
Yeah, that was like our
month, or-
vegan
yeah,
option. Yeah.
that
So-
one is really good.
Yeah.
So do you guys always include a vegan option in
Yeah.
one of the three?
Yeah. So so we have 6 flavors, and then like one of them will be like dairy free, vegan friendly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Inclusive.
Absolutely.
And those are 3 pretty crazy ones that you got right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So those
Violet
pints,
ones, Oh man,
I didn't try this one yet.
the
I'm
cookies
going
and
to,
cream
but-
is really good.
That's probably like he mentioned the ube crinkle cookie. That one is probably the one that's gone the most viral. But cookies and cream is just like we almost never take it off the menu because that one just sells all the time. Like no matter what.
And it is good. Like you put it up against any cookies and cream. Like that was one of the best compliments. Was like one of our customers like, "Oh man, this one reminds me of the Bubby's cookies and cream when they had it." And then I was like, "Oh shit, thanks, man!" Like
Yeah.
that was a huge compliment because I love those guys. But no, so that one is like never coming off the menu for sure.
Never had Bubbies before, but I like the way it's blended.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
the even ratio, like there's a cookie,
Mm-hmm.
there's a good vanilla in there. Like, perfect.
Yeah.
Are you saying there's such a thing as too much Oreo in cookies?
The ratio. That's what he's saying.
I've had a customer walk away because when they asked me about it, they said, "Oh no, that's too much cookies."
In yours?
Yeah.
And did you change it, or you said fuck off?
No, well, they didn't even try it. So
Oh.
she just heard that there was cookies in the base and cookie pieces, and she's like, "That's good."
Then get the fuck out of here. Get vanilla. Jesus Christ, man. What the
it's all
hell?
good. But yeah, like the cookies is a good example too, that like we can't always source organic or local because like Oreos, there's no local Oreos, right? So
I don't know. You can't really replace that artificial flavor of Oreo.
That's why we're not
inside.
that's why we like to say like we do a lot of storytelling with our ice creams, because like certain flavors are just nostalgic, and like we just want to do really great ice cream that people love. Like it doesn't need to necessarily like be super clean.
And there's no criteria to it, right? It's a take on cookies and cream.
Yeah, there's no rule.
It's just
cookies
really
and
great.
cream is the rules, all right? Like it's an Oreo cookie.
Yeah,
You can't get around that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a tuxedo, but those are even worse than Oreos.
Oh.
You never heard of tuxedos?
Yup. Discounted bootleg
cheap
Oreo.
Cheap Oreos. That's what I buy.
Snap approved Oreos.
Shit.
I buy fucking tuxedos. So we're looking for a cheaper option.
So what do you, thank you. Yeah,
You're not concerned about high fructose corn syrup.
That one will be
ingredient.
that one will be nostalgic for many, I guess.
That's fucking classic.
Tuxedo ice cream for $10 instead of $14.
There you go.
You can for all the cheap people, like we got one for you.
Yeah.
Bruh,
It's our
there
tuxedo
is
line.
people like that. Bro. Oh, for real? $3 cheaper.
Should we
So-
put these pints
Oh,
away
yeah,
maybe?
they're
Or
struggling.
I don't think we're gonna get into those, yeah.
No.
Here, I'll put them away.
Thank
Holy
you, sir.
shit! I am gonna eat this whole cup of cookie. You can finish that. I'm gonna eat this
Yeah.
cookies and cream.
yeah.
Thank you,
just
sir, for
finish
not
the-
fighting me on this one, because I would have came to fisticuffs.
Thank
with
you guys so much for bringing these. I really do not allow eating on the podcast. It's kind of a thing I've said over and over, but for you guys and this ice cream,
You did it
make an
elegantly.
exception.
Yeah. I think eating is a thing on
Can you
the
talk so I
podcast.
can eat?
And responsibly, you came up with a new rule where both of you can't be eating at the same time.
Yeah, he just threw me in.
Yeah,
to
he's
the
like, I'm
wolves
gonna
right
eat some now, so you.
He was
you go
mid
back
scoop.
on.
I was like, I had a scoop. I was like, this
Me and
motherfucker.
Zach can just start
So
talking.
we're all refining the process for
The art of eating.
the
Yeah.
podcast for the ice cream.
No, it's crazy how you come up with these flavors, the pairings that you have, Dra. That's unique. You don't see that around.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, like people ask us like how we come up with the flavors. And it's like we kind of make what we think tastes good.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, if there's a cool flavor, yeah, awesome. But I mean, the main thing is like we like it. Like we don't put out something that we don't enjoy. So
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And a story behind it.
yeah,
There's always a story, what I
Yeah.
mean?
Similar to our friends and friends of the podcast, Small Kind High, they are like recreating the tomoe, tomoe
Yeah.
candies with the rice papers.
Yeah.
Super good.
Oh, they're recreating it.
Well, yeah, they're doing it their own way. They're infused
Oh, nice.
for more fun,
Oh,
but they
that's
taste like it. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
kind of a
that's cool.
throwback just to that flavor.
Yeah.
But same like you find something that you like and it's nostalgic for you, and you put it out and try to meet
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
like
For sure.
I went to the beach
everybody
with
can
them,
relate.
and like I started eating it in like handfuls. I was like, holy shit. I'm gonna be so fucking high after this. It tastes good. And I was eating the ones, and then like I mistakenly grabbed some fives and shit.
Damn.
Came home, was like, I'm out.
How's
They
the
make 'em
reviews
in-
over there, Mike?
I think they're sleeping.
How's the ice
Super
cream?
good.
It's very
Really good.
grounding. Like the taste is nostalgic. You can taste like all the experience that's gone into this ice cream.
What?
And it's like
How
so
fucking high are
Wait,
you, bro?
can you
That's,
can
like,
you
so
taste the
bomb.
fight that we had last month in there?
And then the thereafter when everything calmed down and things became clear.
Oh,
it's so clear.
damn! You get that in there
Shit.
too.
My dog, look at him go.
Fire.
I can really taste the. Why didn't you buy more fucking covers, Zach?
Yeah.
This is
I
definitely
really
a
taste
go-to.
that in this
He's
batch.
dropping lines over there, man. That was good.
Vanilla's bomb.
Very responsible.
Thank
to
you.
Use those words.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Anna.
You can taste the experience. It grounds you. Like, it grounds you. That's
That's
gotta
what
be
we
our
want.
slogan.
Yeah, that's
Grounded.
That's what we want.
Our ice cream, it grounds you.
That's Anu. Turtle Doves. He comes up with these gems every once in a while.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. He's
It's
on
beautiful.
fire tonight, man.
Fucking beautiful.
Jesus Christ.
All right, should we wrap it up?
That was a good one.
All right.
As you
Well,
eat ice
again,
cream.
like, tell everybody where they can find you on Instagram, where you guys are at your regular markets,
Yep.
what they can look forward to.
The people can find us at Sage Creamery on Instagram, Facebook, and then our pop-ups are every Thursday in Hoopili. Saturdays we do like a Kalei pop-up, and then on Sundays we're at Mililani. And we'll still have some retail spots too. Yeah.
And Sage Creamery on Instagram.
Sage Creamery. Instagram. Yep.
Yes.
Yum.
You, sir, where can people find you?
Guru Grow Supply on IG. Address will be announced shortly, so stay tuned.
Yep. You can follow me on social media, Voices from the Planet, and YouTube, Voices from the Planet. Our production crew, Bud Naked and Turtle Doves.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for the gifts, and thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thank you
you
guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys. It's hard to. That's why it's hard to eat and do this shit on a podcast, because burps and you know all these things. But we got to do our sponsors again. Mills pays the bills. MillsNutrients.com. Fucking check them out. You'll be able to find them at the Guru Grow Supply.
Yeah, you got it, dude.
Yes.
Another guy on
GGS.
fire over here. GGS. Small Kind High by Solidify. Check them out. All your edible needs. Brutal Mars Art and Meat Lux. So if you want your graphics done, check out Brutal Mars Art. And if you want premium Wagyu, check out Meat Lux.
Sick.
Yum.
Nice.
Yeah. Sounds really good.
All right. Thank you guys again for coming in.
Yep.
Thank you, production crew, for all you do. And thank you to you, sir.
Peace, chicken grease.
All right. Clap it out.